and Jubal's second date update.
Suzanne is on the phone for a second date update today, and after reading her email and the description of her first date, it sounds horrible.
Oh, that's
It sounds like the worst date ever, but also hilarious at the same time. So I'll just let her tell it. Suzanne, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Have you gotten sleep?
Finally, yeah, I was able to catch up.
Yeah.
Finally,
I read
yeah.
the description of your date, and I'm like, man, I can't tell if that would be fun or just like the worst thing ever. So
Yeah.
before we get into what you did on your date, why don't you tell us about the guy you want to call? What's his name?
George.
George. All right. And where did you meet George?
On Tinder.
Okay,
All right.
that's where most people meet
It's already
these days.
the worst date ever.
Oh, come on.
Already.
I take it you had high hopes for this date, though.
Yeah, no, because he was very funny. Like, we messaged back and forth a little bit, and, like, picture was cute. I don't know. I was like, oh, it's just going to be fun.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And so where'd you guys agree to meet out at?
We decided to go rock climbing, which I'm not, like, a huge fan of because, like, you got to wear the strap thing. I don't know. Like, it's not, like,
Harness?
the most flattering look.
Okay.
But I was like, okay, I've never done that before for a date. So,
So did you guys go to a climbing gym, or were you actually outside?
no, we were at, like, a gym, which was probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was actually really fun. Like, it was a fun way to, like, kind of hang out. And because, like, we talked a lot, but also we're doing, like, kind of focused on something else, so I wasn't nervous.
Right.
And then after it was over, he was like, do you want to go get dinner? And
Well, that's
so-
a good sign that you guys
Yeah.
didn't have that planned and he wanted to continue to hang out with you.
Did you keep wearing the harness at dinner?
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
Sexy.
no, they wouldn't let me take it with me.
I wouldn't let you.
Okay, but dinner was good?
Dinner was great. We had a couple drinks. And, like, by this point, we've been hanging out for, like 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's like, I just want to keep hanging out with you. I'm just having a good time.
hmm
I was like, oh, okay, great. So I went to his house, and
Awesome.
we ended up watching the whole first season of Parks and Rec together.
The whole first
Wow.
season?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a
Only
long
a couple
time.
episodes.
Yeah.
You were like 24
Another-
hours into this date. No wonder Jubal asked if you were still tired.
I know. So yeah, like, we watched this whole thing, and it's very fun because it's like one of my favorite shows. Like, it's very casual at his place, and by the time it ends, it's like 2:30 in the morning. It's
I
very
bet.
late. But then he's like, "Hey, I have an idea. What if we do a 24-hour date?"
What? I was joking
Oh, my
about the 24
gosh.
hours.
So I was like, "What does that mean? Like, do I get to sleep and then we go out again, or what's happening?" And he was like, "No, we'll just stay up for 24 hours straight on this date."
And you're sure he's not sort of some drug addict and has a meth problem or
He's
something?
like, here, hit this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will keep you up.
Oh God, that would be like a terrible turn. It was just like, when you meet someone and you're like, wow, we're really clicking. This is
Yeah.
working.
Oh
And
my God, that's kind of cute. What'd you guys do?
we made frozen pizza, and then we watched another season of Parks and Rec. And that gets us at, like, I don't know, it's like the sun is coming up.
Ugh.
And
Wow.
at this point, I'm just like, I'm starting to feel gross. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still, like, in the clothes I wore to the rock climbing gym.
Right.
Oh, you haven't even showered today.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, I know. It's all gross. And I was like, I should probably go home.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I'm not a quitter. Are you a quitter? I was like, I guess not.
He obviously liked you if he wanted to spend 24 hours straight with you.
Yeah.
Or he was just delusional at that point when he asked. I don't know.
I don't know. I think we both were like, had gotten to like that sleep deprived kind of crazy place.
Okay, at this point, it's 6 in the morning. You've watched 2 seasons of Parks and Rec. You've eaten pizza. Have you made out at all?
Not real. I mean, like, we like kissed a couple of times, and that was good. But it's not really been that kind of. It's just one-on-one hanging out time.
Nothing like hot and heavy.
Yeah.
So what
Weird,
happened?
though.
So I'm like, okay, fine. He like makes us this big thing of coffee, and we drink a bunch of coffee, and then he's like, let's go to the park. And I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Super early in the morning.
That's why I say it sounds just terrible at this point.
Are you guys both still happy, or are you just forcing this to happen at this point?
Like, every now and then I'd be like, no, this is still fun. This is still the person I liked 14 hours ago, I think. But then it just felt sometimes we were just like, let's just plow through this kind of forced fun thing. And so we went, and he was like, let's play Frisbee. And we tried to play Frisbee, and like, my motor skills are just stupid at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
So he was like, we could go for a walk. And I was like, I really think I just need to go home. Like,
Okay.
I tried to be very nice about it. I was like, I'm just going to get an Uber.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
he gets mad, and I get mad. And honestly, like, at this point, I was so tired, and there was yelling. And I was thinking, at one point, I was like, "You're a liar," and I don't even know why. Like,
You were yelling.
So you guys are both just
No.
exhausted, sleep deprived, and into the date by arguing.
Oh.
Why do you want to call this guy for a second date? It sounds like it ended horribly.
Well, it ended badly, but I really did like him. If we had just cut it off at like 10:30 or even at like after the Parks and Rec time, I would have been like, that was great. That was such a good date. I would love to see him again and just have a normal, like 3.5 hour date.
Okay, so the end of your date where you argue, you're kind of chalking that up to you guys being tired and not him being an a-hole.
Yeah, because I was also an a-hole.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
All
a liar.
Yeah. I mean, when you've been up for that long, who knows, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And have you talked to him since?
No, I gave it a couple days, so I texted him and he didn't respond.
At all.
All right.
Huh.
No.
Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Suzanne is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named George. She wants everybody to know they did not sleep together on their first date. Not at all, actually. They didn't even sleep on their first date. If you missed the first part, she told us about her date with George. It actually started off pretty normal. They just went rock climbing together, and then they had dinner and drinks. That turned into watching TV at his house, which turned into, hey, let's stay up for 24 hours like a couple of kids having a slumber party that don't want to go to bed. And she tried to make it 24 hours. And at a certain point, Suzanne was tired and wanted to go home. And then they got in an argument because he was upset that she couldn't complete the full 24-hour date. But she wants to call him anyway and see if they can have just a normal, regular, few-hour date. And we'll see if that can happen. All right, Suzanne, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Sorry.
Oh, she fell asleep.
Yeah, you're still tired.
I'm like reliving it all in my head.
I didn't ask. I mean, you said you did send him a text message that he didn't respond to. Did you apologize for screaming at him, you're a liar?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and no response at all.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no response.
Okay, well, I'm going to call him right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to George, please?
This is him.
Hey, George, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
Do you have any idea what that is?
I think I've seen a billboard, maybe.
Probably not.
Okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Any idea why I'm calling you today?
I can't say I do. No.
Do you want to know, or should we just hang up?
I would love to know what's going on.
Well, we got an email about you from one of our listeners. That's why I'm calling.
Okay.
Her name is Suzanne.
Suzanne.
Yes.
Okay.
And you guys went out on a very long date recently.
Is that what she said?
That is what she said. She emailed us. So we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So Suzanne told us about how your regular date turned into like a 24-hour thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she told us that she couldn't really make it the full 24 hours. And then you guys got in an argument after. And she tried to text you and apologize and would actually like to go out with you again, but you haven't responded. So she's wondering if she did something wrong.
Well, she didn't make it the full 24 hours. What she did wrong.
Wait.
So that's it?
Are you joking, right?
I'm not joking.
What?
So because she wanted to leave after, I mean, I don't even know what hour you guys were in. I think it was like 11 o'clock in the morning, she said.
Yeah, it was around 11:30.
And that's why you're upset?
Well, I mean, we made a pact. We did the whole pinky promise thing, and she broke the pact. So, no, I don't know if I would like to see her again.
Whoa.
But you can understand it, though. I mean, 24 hours is a long time to stay up.
Well, yeah, 24 hours it's a long time, but I've done it before.
Okay.
I did it with a girl once, and we made it 29 hours. It's not impossible. It's my way of weeding people out that aren't going to follow through on things.
What?
Why would I want to waste my time with someone who isn't going to commit, you know?
Wait, hold on. It's like a test that you do with all dates or some dates. What's the story here?
Not all dates, but if I feel that there is a lot of potential in somebody, then I say, okay, well, maybe we should try the 24-hour date. Mm-hmm. And it's worked before. Unfortunately, that relationship did not end up going so well. But I figured, Suzanne is really good. I like our connection. We watched Parks and Rec. We could totally make it 24 hours. Clearly, she could not.
Oh.
Okay, so that's legit. The reason why is that she didn't make it an entire 24 hours. It sounds like she got close.
Yeah.
It's more than her not making it 24 hours. She is a quitter.
What?
Oh,
Quitter.
dang.
I
That's
feel
kind
like
of
that's
hard.
yeah. That's. I mean, here's the thing. She really likes you, and you obviously liked her enough to put her through whatever weird test you have.
Well, yeah, that's
But-
why it was really hard for me. That's why we got into such a big argument, because I really did have a wonderful time with her.
Sure.
And I mean, if you like someone enough to hang out with them for 24 hours, your body can do it. Your mind is stronger than your body. I was able to do it. I was going to do it. She clearly did not like me enough to be able to do it.
That is really. I'm married, and I couldn't do that with my husband.
Do you two have commitment issues?
Yeah, they do, man.
Yes, for sure. I mean, anybody who can't stay up for 24 straight hours, definitely.
Committed.
So it's a character flaw for you that she wasn't able to make it the 24 hours.
Exactly. How am I supposed to trust in her and commit to her if she can't even commit to 24 hours of being together?
I mean, I don't know anyone else that has this test, and they all seem to be able to stay in a committed relationship.
Listen, I know I am obviously a little different, and you guys don't agree with how I do things, but I've had lots of issues in the past. This is how I do it. It sucks, but that's just how things go.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, you know what else
Okay.
sucks, but that's kind of how things go is I'm a liar, and I lied to you at the beginning of this because Suzanne is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh, God.
Um,
What do you want, Suzanne?
Whoa.
wow. Okay. I thought I was calling to get you to go out with me on a second date.
Oh, well, I mean, we never even completed the first date, so I'm not sure how we could get to a second date without, going chronologically.
I apologize about that, and I also apologize for how I left. I told you I was sorry.
So sorry that you're having to go through a radio show. Come on, Suzanne. You're more committed to getting attention through a radio show than just,
That is-
committing to 24 hours a week.
Wow.
You know?
Okay.
Whoa.
No, that is not. No, I was very committed. It's not like I trained for this in advance and failed.
Yeah.
It was a very spur of the moment
mean-
decision.
Clearly,
Oh.
it's not too much work to go through Brooke and Jubal or whatever.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
I like Julie. That's fine.
Look, I really tried. Okay. It just wasn't fun anymore. I just was tired, and I wanted to go home and take a shower and rest.
You were
Like, I
going
made the
to.
effort.
There was an end in sight. What's it going to be like if we ever got into a relationship? Is it okay if I just try not to cheat but end up looking up? Is that? Oh, sorry.
That's-
Sorry, I couldn't make it.
Oh, my
That's
God.
not a comparison.
That's not even.
We were literally together for 18 hours straight. I feel like that's
So you couldn't make it 6 hours more?
No.
George, I think you need to slow down. You could be missing out on something really great. Yeah, commitment's important in a relationship, but so is flexibility and compromise and the ability to listen to someone else's needs. And her need was to go to sleep.
I am a very busy person. I don't have much time
Oh, no.
to be with people who aren't going to be what I need.
Whoa.
You understand?
Okay, and you need someone who doesn't sleep.
Exactly. I mean, look, Suzanne, I was having a wonderful time. That's why it hurt me so much. We were having a great time, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just start yelling at me, calling me a liar for some reason, and it broke me. It was like you were stabbing me in the heart. I saw a real future with you, and then you just completely shattered that dream.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's not exactly how it happened.
You don't really operate in the middle on much, do you, George? It's kind of extreme on everything.
You might call it extreme. I call it definite. I don't want to date a quitter.
What?
Okay. You know what? Fine. Then maybe we should just not do this.
Or we could ask George, would you like to go out with Suzanne on a second date? We will pay for it.
You know what? No, it sounds like she's quitting on the call, too. So I think I'm fine.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Suzanne, I
All
think
right.
you dodged a bullet.
Yikes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, look, she can't follow through on anything. She can't follow through on the phone call, can't follow through on playing Frisbee. What's next?
Oh, through on playing Frisbee.
You are a horrible
Yeah,
person,
I
Suzanne.
know.
I forgot about the
Yeah.
Frisbee.
Suzanne, I'm sorry that you didn't get a second date, and well, hopefully you can dig deep and find some kind of work ethic and not give up on things, so easily.
Look, George, I'm sorry I didn't live up to your expectations, but maybe you can find someone who's I don't know, addicted to Adderall or
Yeah, there you go, George.
You know what? If that's what it takes.
That's what. All right. If there are any Adderall addicts out there who want to date George, text them 78592.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Normally when we do second date updates, we talk to the person and we go, what do you think went wrong? Why are you not getting a call back? And they may be able to cite one instance, or a lot of times they're like, I don't know, I have no clue.
Right.
Well, the guy on the phone for a second date update today has multiple reasons why he thinks he's not getting a call back, so that should be fun. Let's start listing them, shall we? Mike, what's up? How are you?
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Oh my
Good.
God.
It sounds like your first date was not the best.
I didn't think it was, that bad in the moment, but looking back now, I'm starting to kind of put the pieces together, and I kind of think I figured it out. I don't know.
Is it something where you only have yourself to blame, or were they circumstances outside your control?
Well, I guess some of them outside my control, but I think I kind of just got awkward with it. I don't know. I think it was me.
So what's the name of the girl that you want to call today?
The girl I want to call today is Andrea
And where did you meet Andrea?
on Tinder.
Nice.
Actually.
All right, so it started off great anyway.
I love when anybody says that. There's such shame attached to it when it comes out of your mouth.
I mean, it's not the place you want to tell your mom, like, hey, look who I found on Tinder. You don't want to take Tinderella home, so.
Tinderella.
Cinderella.
All right, so tell us a little bit about Tinderella before you tell us what went wrong on the date.
All right, well, obviously I swiped right, so I thought she was hot. So right off the bat, she's a good-looking girl, and then as I was looking through her pictures and stuff, I was noticing she was athletic. She looked like she played sports and worked out. So, she responded back to me, and we started talking. She was really sassy, so I like that,
Yeah.
kind of the bantering back and forth.
Yeah.
How long did you guys chat before you decided to actually go on a date?
It was about a week, so I think that's kind of long for Tinder.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Normally it's like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, wow, this is a long relationship.
You guys were practically Tinder married at that point.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about changing my status.
Tell us about the date. What'd you guys actually do?
So on the date, we went to an oyster bar. And she actually, I thought it was nice. She said I could pick her up, which I thought, I was like, okay, all right, actually get to go to her place. So went to pick her up, and that's where I think I started losing control of the situation.
Wait, you started losing control before the situation even barely began, is what it sounds like.
Yeah. I was listening to music in the car, and I wasn't paying attention, I was all excited about her, and I walk her into my vehicle, open the door for her, trying to be a gentleman, and then get in the car, I turn on the radio, and then just bam, like right in her face, this music just starts blaring, and it's just like talking about and like all kind of like crazy shit. And oh my God, I turned so red. It was so embarrassing.
Did you apologize right away?
No, I should have apologized. That would have been the right thing to do. Instead, I just kind of like cut it down. And so I was like, do you listen to Lil Wayne? And she's like, no.
All right.
Yeah. I could see that'd be a bad first impression.
Yeah, I think it was.
She's like, what's on this guy's mind? Already picking me up. Okay.
I know. The Tinder and then the music, I don't think it was looking good for me right off the bat.
Did you recover from that, or did she seem disturbed by your music selection the whole night?
It was a little awkward at first, obviously, but I think I started recovering, pretty
Good.
well. By the time we got to the restaurant, we were talking.
Okay.
That was good.
And how was the oyster bar?
The oyster bar was delicious.
No,
No, we met the
I
date.
meant how was your time with her at the oyster bar? Sorry, I should have been more specific.
That's okay. Yeah. Well, the time was a little awkward because, like I said, we were talking, everything was cool, and then I thought it'd be funny and try to make a little joke about, oysters are aphrodisiacs, and then she was like, well, in my head, it was funny. It was funny in my head.
It's so easy. It just makes me roll my eyes.
And this is after she got in your car with a song that was blaring about sex. And then you're like, hey, these are aphrodisiacs. Like,
I think the only thing I could have said afterwards to make it more awkward is give like a little wink or something. Like, I don't know. It was bad.
What was your intention of this date?
I mean, I actually liked our bantering on Tinder and stuff. I thought she was really funny and cool. And I've had hookups before off Tinder, obviously, but I kind of wanted this to be a little bit something more.
Okay.
That's good.
so after all that, did it seem like she liked you at the end of the date? Or was she just trying to get out of there?
Sounds bad, dude.
Once again, we start picking back up, and then we get to her place. I start walking her to her door, and then, I thought the stars were aligning. This is it. I've done this many times before. I lean in for the kiss. And then she's just kind of like, not not tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
ouch.
Yeah.
How'd you feel when she said that?
I was a little bit caught off guard, honestly, because that's never happened to me before. Not trying to brag, but I'm a pretty good-looking dude, and that's never been just turned down right at the doorstep, you know?
But I feel like there's two ways you can say that. You can say that coyly where you're like, not tonight, got to work harder for it.
Yeah.
Or you can say not ever.
You know, looking back at it, it kind of seemed like she was just a little bit irritated. So I didn't know that she was done with me. I thought, like, she needed a moment to get away from tonight and maybe go think things through.
End
Kind
this
of
date.
decompress a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you tried to contact her since your date?
Yeah, I reached out to her and tried texting her and calling her because she did give me her number,
Good.
but she never really responded.
You should have just sent her a link to that Lil Wayne song you were listening to.
I know. I wanted a box of oysters or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All right, man. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Oh, cool. Thanks, man.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for today's second date update. Oh,
Whoa.
sorry. Song kind of came out of nowhere. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. That's exactly what happened to Mike on his first date. He thinks that the girl might not be calling him back because a string of things went wrong. He met her on Tinder. They decided to go out to an oyster bar. But when they first got into his car, he forgot that his radio was on to a very inappropriate song. He turned his car on and then just had to look over at her and go, sorry about that.
Romantic.
Mike, are you ready to do your second date update?
Absolutely.
All right. Is that kind of like the song that was playing in your car when she got in?
Yeah, except it was way, way worse. Way worse than that.
There's music that's worse than that.
Just
out
one
there?
long beep.
Yeah.
Mike, she denied your kiss at the end of the night. Is that actually why you want to call her?
You know, actually, I really feel like there could be something way more, than just a little Tinder hookup.
All right. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and find out why she's not calling you back.
All right, I'm a little nervous, but all right.
Here we go. Oh, sorry.
Turn it off.
Hello?
Hi, is Andrea there?
Yeah, this is she.
Hello, Andrea. How are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
How are you doing today?
Good. I'm sorry, did you say you were calling from the radio?
Yes, a morning radio show.
What's going on?
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. What that is if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they get in contact with us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what went wrong.
Okay.
And so somebody just emailed us about you.
What? This is so weird.
His name is Mike, and you guys met on Tinder.
Oh my God, Mike?
Yes. Mike has been trying to contact you since your date, but apparently you haven't answered any of his phone calls or text messages.
And he didn't take the hint, apparently.
Well, he took the hint. He knows that you don't want to get back to him for some reason, but he doesn't know why. So he asked if we could get you on the phone and get that answer.
On the radio.
Yes. Did you like Mike at all?
Well, what did he tell you guys? What do you know?
He told us how you met. He also admitted to us that he feels like your first date was kind of awkward. There was a point, I guess, where he picked you up and you got in the car and he had a really inappropriate song blaring on the radio. He thought you might have felt awkward about that.
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't.
But,
He also told us how you turned him down for a kiss at the end of the date and you said, no, not tonight, or something like that.
he told you a lot.
Yeah, he did. He told us all about your date. He also said that he really likes you and wants to see you again.
God. Honestly, the most shocking part of the night was when he came to pick me up. He looked nothing like his Tinder profile.
Oh.
He catfished you?
Oh.
No, it's not that he didn't, like it wasn't like he was a different person. He had bruises all over his face.
Wait, when he came to pick you up?
Like, he looked like he got the kicked out of him.
Really?
What?
He did not mention that.
Huge black eye, fat lip, and I was like, oh my God, what happened?
What did he say?
He
It's so weird. He told me that he, like, does that sometimes. He gets into, like, fights with his friends, like,
What?
MMA style in his backyard.
Oh,
Like,
my
once a
gosh.
month, like a fight club thing. They fight each other. And so you're just super, like, whatever, like, no big deal.
Nonchalant
And
fighting.
to, like, just looks like that a lot of the time because he and his friends beat the shit out of each other.
So he does like novice style MMA in his backyard.
I guess.
And he thought, I mean, was he saying this to impress you or?
No, I asked him why his face looked like scrambled eggs. He was like, glad I just do this. Not a big deal. Like, totally casual.
So, no big deal. Me and my friends just fight in the backyard once a month.
Yeah, it was so weird. I mean, he could have like, at least warned me that he
Right.
was going to look like, cheese grater went on it. Like, I couldn't.
Cheese grater?
Look at him.
Would you have gone out with him, though, if he would have said, hey, by the way, this is what I do in my spare time, and I'm going to show up with a black eye?
Oh, that's so weird. It's so weird. Who does that? What kind of psychological issues go into needing to beat the crap out of each other? Like, what is that?
He didn't tell us any of that. He just told us about your date, and it was all good except for those couple of weird things. He didn't tell us that he showed up and looked like somebody had beaten him with a bag of pennies.
It was horrifying. I couldn't believe it.
I want to know a little bit more about his backyard MMA ring.
You want to get in on it,
Yeah,
don't
I do.
you?
I want to get in on that action. Let's ask him about it, Andrea, because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
No, he is not on the f***ing phone.
Yes, he is. Mike?
How's it going?
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? Look, I just wanted to tell you, you could just texted me or called me, and then we have to do this.
No, we didn't have to do this, period. You could take a hint and just let it go.
Like, you gave me your number, so obviously you're cool to give me your number, so you should expect a phone call or a text.
Oh, my
You
God.
know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Okay, Andrea, first off, my face looks great right now. I've never broken a bone or anything. It was just a little beat up, and for the record, I won. So there you go.
Just a little beat up. Oh, my God.
Beat up. That wasn't even that bad. Normally it looks like my face went through a grinder, but this time it was fine.
Oh, my God. And that's supposed to be attractive to me?
Andrea, look, I had a fight the night before with my bros, so I don't know what you want me to do.
Your bros? Oh, my God.
I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. Honestly, you saw by my pictures that I like athletic things and MMA and stuff.
Athletic things is one thing. Beating the shit out of each other in a backyard for the and giggles is a completely different
Yeah.
psychological
Yeah.
issue.
It's making me better. It's making me better. Like, I don't understand what's the big deal.
It's
What is it making you better at? Better at what?
Well, I don't even know why you're so upset, but you should be excited to have, like, friends that enjoy hanging out with me and stuff. That should say something about my social life.
It does say something about your social life. I'm learning everything I need to know.
I mean, what were you doing the other night before our date? Were you just petting your cat and watching Netflix or what?
Are you judging me? Is that what's happening right
Oh,
now?
wow.
Is this your attempt to, like, get me out on a second date with you? Seriously?
No, I just don't understand. Like, all of a sudden you're coming out, like, bashing my face, which it already was bashed enough. Don't need any of that. So
You were
I don't know what
eating
you're doing.
oysters and blood was dribbling onto your chin.
Shut up.
Look, it was just, I keep telling you, it was just from the night before. It was just a little cut. Made me bleed a little bit. I'm a man. I can handle it. It's not a big deal.
How the hell do you think that someone wants to kiss a person who's bleeding all over their food?
Oh, my God, seriously. He leaned toward me and I was like, seriously? You want me to kiss that? Hell no.
Mike, I support your MMA backyard fighting if you want to do that, but why didn't you warn her though? Like, hey, I'm going to show up and my face is going to be bruised.
Honestly, it was just the night before, and I thought, hey, I didn't think it looked that bad, honestly, in comparison to other times.
Or
And
better yet,
my bros told me it wouldn't be a big deal. They thought she'd be cool with it.
why would you plan a fight the night before a first date? Like, if that's going to be your hobby, maybe wait till after.
I mean, I get what you're saying there, but we plan this every month. It's the same day, so I wasn't going to miss it. You know what I mean? It's the same day every month.
That's more important than her, duh.
Okay, look, sometimes, I go through there, I don't even have, like, a scratch on my face or anything. I'm completely fine. So, like, that night, a little bit rougher, I'll admit, but whatever. I didn't think it'd be that big of a deal. And right now, face looks fine. Like, you should come out and see me now.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Are you sure, Andrea? Because I would like to ask you out on a second date with Mike. We will pay for it if you'll go out with him again.
I'd rather punch myself in the face than go on another date with him.
Oh, come on. It's really not that big of a deal. I don't know why you're making this a big deal. Look, I look great right now. I look better than my Tinder picture, honestly.
Listen, I'm not into this. I'm sure there's somebody else out there who will totally appreciate it. Maybe, but I'm out.
Mike, I'm sorry. No second date, man.
That's a bummer, man. I really liked her.
Yeah, I know. Hey, you know what, Mike? Sometimes in dating, it can give you the uppercut and you can be up against the ropes. But I know that you can get back on track and stand up like the true champion you are and get back in the dating world.
Awesome, bro. I'm pumped. Let's go do this right now. Why don't you just come fight with me?
I am not going to one of your backyard brawls, Mike.
Come on, man.
No.
Do it.
I don't want to do it. We've been doing these second date updates for a while now, and we've heard a lot of creative excuses to get out of a date. I have an excuse that I like to use when I'm on a date, so I don't hurt the other person's feelings, but if I know it's not going well and I want to leave, I always use the same excuse. I look at them and go, I don't like you, and I want this to be over.
That's not an excuse.
And it seems to work every time, and so I think I'm doing it right. But not everybody is as smooth as I am.
Yeah.
Sensitive.
Look at you, smooth operator.
And Lisa, who's on the phone today to do a second date update, believes that somebody used an excuse to get out of a date with her. Lisa, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks, Jubal. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. So the guy that you met today, you met him online?
Yes, on a dating site.
What did you do when you went out on your date?
We just met at a bar. Kept it simple.
When you saw him for the first time, what did you feel?
Well, here's the thing. There was a little bit of a snag before I met him because I knew that I was kind of going into it without being 100% truthful because I used an old photo on my profile.
Oh.
How old are we talking?
It was 8 years old.
Wow.
But I was honest about my age.
Okay. You just weren't honest with your picture.
Well, I felt really guilty after that, and I realized that I hadn't told him, and we were going out that night.
But you weren't honest about your picture. Why use a picture from 8 years ago as your dating profile photo?
It's a really good picture. Sometimes I'm not that photogenic, and it's really great, and I feel like it captures my personality.
Are you much different now than you were 8 years ago?
No, I mean, that's the other thing. I don't think I'm that different, but, I don't know.
8 years is a long time, though. Yeah. We all have pictures that we really like and hold on to. You don't have, one that's maybe from, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the one I used.
All right.
I had a profile up a few years ago, and...
So you came clean about it to him?
Yeah, before we went out, it was about half an hour before meeting up. I texted him, and I said, hey, you can totally cancel if you want to, but I just want to be honest with you. The photo I used is 8 years old.
Did he ask for an updated picture to send to him or anything?
No, because it was right before. It was literally half an hour before we were meeting. He texted back. He's like, hey, don't worry about it. It's totally okay.
Yeah, because he was actually driving to the destination. Yeah. You should have probably, I don't know. You should. I would think you would want to tell him a day or two before.
I know. I didn't give him much of a leeway, but.
Did you do that on purpose, Lisa?
No, honestly, I just
Lisa.
That is really
forgot.
Lisa, are you lying to me? Did you do that on purpose?
No, I swear to you, I'm not.
Okay.
I was thinking oh my God, I really like this guy, and I was crap, and he doesn't have the right picture of me, and now he's going to hate me. But he was like, no, that's cool, whatever.
Have you been online dating for a little while?
Oh, yeah, a couple of months.
Have other people been shocked when they saw you in person compared to your profile photo?
Well, nobody would, I don't think anybody would, except for Jubal maybe, would really do that. Would be like, what?
Just sit down you're not who I thought you were.
I know. You're ugly. I got to go.
So your email said that you think he used an excuse to get out of your date.
We were having a great time, and he seemed a little bit nervous at first, but after a while, he got a phone call, and he said he had to go, and his excuse was, I have to go help my grandma get groceries.
No.
What?
Yeah, it's totally lame, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a made-up excuse.
Yeah.
What did you say to him?
Well, what could I say? It was just like, okay, I mean, I was a good sport about it, but I don't know, maybe it is true, but it sounds lame.
Yeah, what if his grandma really does need groceries and you're like, I don't care, let her starve. You stay here.
Anyway, it's been over a week and I haven't heard from him, and I'm really hoping it's not the picture thing.
I guess I didn't ask you how the actual date went. Was everything enjoyable?
I thought it was good. Like I said, he seemed a little nervous at first. Maybe it's because he was like, oh, my God, what's she going to look like? But no, I mean, it seemed normal and cool. And, there's always a little bit of adjustment when you're like, oh, hi, here's the real you. But I thought we were connecting.
So no awkward moments where you think that he got turned off, and he didn't seem to be turned off by the fact that your picture was 8 years younger than you actually are.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that is what happened. Like I said, people don't show up and be like, oh, you're not as attractive as I thought you were going to be. They just, right? You're kind of polite.
But I think we can all agree that we're pretty sure that his grandma needs help with her groceries as an excuse to get out of the date.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Great, thanks.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Lisa is on the phone and she wants to call a guy named Nick. They met online. Her picture that she uses online is actually 8 years old. So she thinks that might be part of the problem. But she did come clean right before their date and said, hey, just so you know, when I show up, I'm going to look 8 years older. He seemed to not have a problem with that, but she does think that he used an excuse to get out of the date because at some point he got a phone call and then said his grandma needs help with her groceries, so he had to leave. Right. And she hasn't heard anything from him since. Lisa, you know what I think your problem is?
What?
I think you need to start dating men.
Oh, you think he's a little boy?
A little grandma's boy. So if his grandma's calling, he's going to get groceries for her. You really want to be with a guy like that? Like, look at me. I haven't talked to my grandma in like 10 years.
That's not something to brag about.
I am a good grandson.
So bad.
I thought you meant be a man and not make a lame excuse like that.
Yeah.
No. I was saying,
wrong.
Don't let your grandma run
man
you.
up.
You know what I mean? Like, he's got to own that relationship with his grandma. All right, well, we're about to dial the phone number right now, get him on the phone, and find out why he's not calling you back, and if, in fact, that was an excuse to get out of your date, okay?
All right, awesome.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Nick, please?
Yeah, this is me.
Hey, Nick, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
From what?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Well, what do I got to say? What do I got to do?
You don't have to say or do anything. I just have a few questions for you about a date you recently went on.
Okay.
Here's how it works. One of our listeners emailed us to call you. You recently went out with a girl named Lisa, okay?
Right.
And Lisa is wondering why you're not calling her back.
Okay. So, what do I just tell you what happened, or?
That would be the goal. If you just want to straight up just tell me, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it just didn't work out.
Well, is there a specific reason?
Not too much. I mean,
There was way too much hesitation. There's definitely a reason.
well, no, I mean, she just, listen, when you go out with somebody, you have something in mind, and if they're not it, then you move on.
I like how your voice just gets higher.
I'm just saying, I mean, not everybody's for everybody. Why waste time if they're not for you? That's all.
Nick, let me ask you a question. She told us that she had a profile picture on the dating website that was 8 years younger than she is. Does she look a lot different now, and is that why you don't want to call her back?
I wouldn't say a lot different, but somewhat different.
Like different enough to where you found her unattractive when you saw her?
I don't know. I wouldn't say unattractive, but it's just I'm just particular, and she wasn't my type exactly. So I'm just looking for Miss Perfect, and she wasn't it. That's all.
Miss Perfect. What is Miss Perfect?
Isn't that what everybody wants? Miss Perfect for them,
I want Miss Willing. That's what I'm usually going
Or
for.
miss damaged goods.
Or just Miss has a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I guess I just have high standards. I don't know.
All right. Are you one of... Okay, I got a friend like you. You're one of those I only date perfect 10 model type guys, aren't you?
No, I mean, not maybe to other people's standards, but to my standards, they have to have certain features or attributes that I like.
So it was all just like a looks thing. Like her looks didn't meet what you expected and what you like.
Look, I'm just saying, I've been on a lot of dates. I've dated a lot of people here and back home, and just, I guess I always find something wrong with each of them,
What do you find wrong, though? Like, her cuticles were a little, too white. Are you that picky?
Well, if I notice that, sure, that could be something. But
For real?
No, but it's usually bigger than that. Like this one girl had like really big gums. You ever see that when they smile, they're like very gummy, and that's just.
Nick, I'm with you. I'm with you on the big gums thing. It is distracting.
Yeah, like horse gums?
Yeah.
You guys are so shallow.
It's true, though.
What?
Brooke, do you want to date a dude with huge gums?
I don't know that I've ever even noticed gums.
Obviously you're looking at their face most of the time, but you gaze and you look down and you see the boobs and stuff. Can I say boobs and stuff?
Yeah,
you can
sure.
say
You can
boobs.
say that. Absolutely.
Well, that was one problem with this girl. They were just kind of like weirdly shaped or something. I just couldn't.
Are we
I
we
didn't
talking about a former date of yours, or are we talking about Lisa?
Oh no, a former date. Yeah,
Okay.
no, not like
Okay.
We're just going through a list of everything wrong
All right.
with every woman that he's ever dated.
I'm just giving examples of why I'm picky. That's all. I mean,
All right, big gums, weird looking boobs, things like that turn you
if
off.
they look like that, then who knows what they look like when it's off.
Okay.
So what was the thing that turned you
my
off
God.
about Lisa?
Well, she had like really, like the nose part was fine, but like the nostrils were kind of small.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Like
No.
they're just like tiny.
Her nostrils are too small for her nose.
Yeah, like the holes part.
Yeah, I know what a nostril is. I'm just trying to picture a big
No, I know,
nose
but,
with
like,
little.
They were just like really small, and like it looked kind of odd. It didn't look like that in the picture, which was surprising.
Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Are you being serious that small nostrils are a deal breaker for you?
Look, when you're talking to somebody for an hour and all you can focus on is the nostrils, there's a problem.
But
and that's why I couldn't take it anymore.
You probably have a lot of your own imperfections too, right?
I'm not saying I don't, but for me, why should I settle if that's not who I
You
wanna
have
be with?
you have to be one of the most picky dudes I've ever talked to.
Yeah, dude.
And
I know. Everybody says that to me, but that's who I am.
You're
hey,
honest.
hey,
And maybe
listen,
that's
look.
why I'm single, but what do you want?
It definitely is why you're single. I'm going to tell you that right now. But, I would love to find out if Lisa has had any work done to her nostrils to make them smaller. Wouldn't you like to find that out, Nick?
No, that's all right. I don't really care. I mean, it didn't work out, so it doesn't matter. I'm moving on.
Well, it's too bad because she's actually on the other line listening.
What?
Seriously? My nostrils are too small?
What are you guys doing to me? What have you ambush people like this?
Yeah, it's kind of the point of the whole segment. So anyway,
Moving
I
on.
didn't agree to this.
I know you didn't, but Lisa did, and now she's on the phone. So you might as well talk to her about her small nostrils.
I'm here. Like, what kind of freaky thing is that? I could see if your nostrils were too big, but
Look, it's just my thing. I don't know what to tell you. I'm picky. That's all. I don't know if you heard that part, but I'm just very.
I mean, we have all this stuff in common, and now you're saying it's because of my nostrils? My nostrils are normal.
No, they're not.
Oh my God.
Really?
I'm sorry, they're not. I've seen a lot of nostrils, and they're on the smaller side.
I see at least a dozen nostrils a day, and apparently yours don't stack up, Lisa.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what anybody else thinks about them. I know I'm picky, and there were some very nice qualities you had, and we had some nice conversation. But for me, just me, like I said, I'm picky. They were just too small, and it was distracting. I'm sorry.
Nick, how do you expect to find the perfect woman with, like, every single thing on her face being perfect? I mean, you're not exactly Mr. Hottie. You're cute. So what are you thinking?
Look, if I have to be single for the rest of my life because I can't find the perfect person for me, then I'll be single, and I'm okay with that. But I'm going to keep trying. That's all.
All right.
Wow, that's dedication.
Well, I have to do this no matter what because it is a second date update. Nick, would you like to go out on a second date with Lisa? We will pay for it.
No, it's not a match. It's not going to work.
Both of you guys said, did I hear both of you guys say no to a second date at the same time?
Yes.
All right.
Look, you guys have more in common than you think.
The only thing, apparently.
All right, Lisa. Well, I'm sorry that we couldn't make that happen for you.
Okay, thanks.
And Nick, I'll keep an eye out for girls with giant nostrils, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
My deal breaker, whenever I meet a girl, perfect teeth. Hate it.
Why?
Hate them, just a turn off to me.
You like a little snaggle in there?
I like that girl to just be screwed up. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Lots of text messages coming in about the second date update. The guy didn't want to call the girl back because he said her nostrils were too small.
Which is so picky. It's ridiculous. I can't believe how many text messages are coming in commenting on his man unit, though.
Yeah, we got a text message about her nostrils. Says, one of my coworkers has slits for nostrils. It's really distracting, and I can't stop looking at them when I talk to her. So apparently it bothers some people.
Honestly, I can't stop looking at your guys' nostrils now. This is weird.
Just judging everybody's nostrils.
I will say, my husband's nostrils are exceptionally large, and it's sometimes distracting. And I think it's from a long life of picking your nose.
I've never paid enough attention to nostrils, I guess. I guess I should start. If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If I were to describe the guy who's on the phone for a second date update today, if I were to describe his first date with a newspaper headline, it would probably read, "Spontaneous first date spontaneously combusts."
Oh.
Leaving one survivor. And that would be Sean, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. What's up, Sean?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. Would that be a pretty accurate headline?
I'd have to say yeah.
Oh, no. That's not a good fate for the girl you went out with.
Your email was a little confusing, so why don't you tell me exactly what happened?
Okay, so it was a weird night. I was supposed to hang out with some friends, and they couldn't show up. They texted me, hey, we're not going to make it. So I'm just like wandering around downtown, bored, alone. So I jumped on Tinder and said, hey, let's see if I can find someone that's close by. Maybe I could find something else to get into, you know?
I like that. Oh. You are taking lemons and making lemonade, sir.
Hey, that's what you got to do, man.
All right. So tell us about the lemonade.
Okay, so the lemonade's name is Nina.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Nina lemonade. I like it.
And Nina's
sweet, tart, too sugary. What'd you think of the Nina lemonade?
I gotta say, the Nina lemonade was awesome. So we ended up meeting at a bar.
Okay.
She was hanging out already with her friends, and she was like, hey, why don't you just come by, meet up with us? We're already out, we're close by. So it's a pretty safe situation. And so when I met her, she was cute. I mean, she was like hot in a weird, quirky way. Like she's not like that girl that you walk in and it's like everything stops. But she was like sexy librarian hot.
Okay.
So she's business as usual hot. Like she's not hot where everything stops. She's hot where everything just goes on about its normal pace and she's just in there looking okay.
Like that.
I did not follow that at all. What you guys just said
She's
about
subtle hot.
Or parking lot hot. I like to call that parking lot hot. Like you walk by her and you're like, you walk by her in the parking lot, you're like, all right, she was okay, and then you just continue on to your car. She was parking lot hot.
Why are you in the parking lot? I'm so confused. She was beautiful, is what I hear.
She was a step up from parking lot hot. She was that middle school teacher that if you see her at the bar, you'd still go for it.
Okay, listen, no girl wants to be compared to a middle school teacher or something that you look at in a parking lot.
No, but she's compared to a hot middle school teacher. Completely different. We're on the same page here, Sean.
Oh, my God. I'm so lost.
How did the whole evening go, though, with her?
All right, so first impressions, I went baller on her, and I bought drinks for her and all her girlfriends.
Nice.
Okay.
It was all good. We were having great conversation. I was flowing with her and her girls. I was on point with my jokes. And then, I thought I really must have been doing well because her girls branched off and gave me some alone time with her.
Oh, that is a good sign.
Yeah.
Because if your girls co-sign on it, then your foot's in the door, right?
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I've been out with my girlfriends when they've had a Tinder date meet up with them, and he did not turn out very good, so we did not leave her side.
Oh.
Yeah, because then you're like, you shall not pass.
Yeah. Well, you're just trying to help her out, man. But she was obviously into it if her girls left.
Exactly. So then we're hanging out, we're sort of kicking it, and
nuzzled up a little bit, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said, oh, wait, you know what? I got to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. So I'm waiting, and she never comes back.
What? Oh, the ultimate diss.
So she ditched you.
Oh.
Dude, but this is the weird part. Now, it gets even weirder, right? Her girlfriends are still in the next room.
Wait, so she's not hanging out with her girlfriend? She's like gone.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. I said, okay, well, maybe she's in the next room with her girlfriends, and they got caught up talking about something or whatever, running. You know how girls do. So I go in there, and I'm like, hey, where's Nina? And they were like, we don't know. I said, what? Like, it's only 2 rooms here. It's where you are and where we were. She's not here, and she's not with you. You don't know where your friend is? They're really playing dumb. They're like, no, we don't know. Last we saw her, she was with you.
Oh.
So I'm thinking, okay, they're running some kind of game on me, but I don't even understand because it's not like I was some cheapskate. I bought them all drinks. If they're running game, they should have just kept pimping me for the drinks, right?
Right. Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know.
Totally.
It's sometimes not worth it, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we're women. We make our own money. We can pay our own drinks. We don't need to hang out with you if you really suck that bad.
Okay, that's fine, but would you leave your girlfriend with a guy that you felt sucked really bad?
No.
Exactly, right?
Well,
So
I like how Jose answered. She was like, no, I would never leave my girls. Are you kidding me?
right,
I think that question was more for Brooke.
Sorry,
but would you
Brooke.
leave your girls with the guy that you thought sucked?
it is interesting. Did you text her? And
That's the thing, yeah. So I'm texting her. I called her. She's not picking up, and her girls are still playing dumb. Like, they don't know where she is. They can't get in contact with her either.
Okay.
What are you supposed to do at that point?
Can I ask you, did the group of girlfriends seem concerned that she was gone?
They didn't seem concerned, which was
then-
even weirder.
Then I
Like,
think they were lying to you. They knew where she was. Yeah, because if you don't know where someone is and they really just take off, then I would be worried. I'd be like, oh my God, what did she say
Unless-
to you? Why did she go?
Unless they're one of those friends who always takes off. Like, who always just gets drunk and wandered off. You're like,
That's true.
whatever.
That's just her.
I don't know what happened, man. I mean, I want to get to the bottom of it. I want to figure out what happened.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
interesting. And it sucks. You got ditched twice in one night, man.
Exactly. My friends, and she got me.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome.
All right, just go hang out over there. We're going to go to the bathroom real quick. We'll be right back. All right, we'll do it next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you just tuned in to today's second date update, Sean is on the phone, and Sean is good at a lot of things. Well, I don't really know the other things, but I know Sean is good at getting ditched. That's pretty much what Sean is good at.
Oh, wow.
He got ditched by his friend, so he was looking for somebody to hang out with. Then he hopped on Tinder, and then he found a girl named Nina to hang out with. He showed up to the bar where she was at, hung out with her and her friends for a while, and then Nina kind of dipped out, and even the friends didn't know where she went. So he's wondering what happened to Nina because she hasn't called him back since he met her that night. All right, Sean, you ready to go?
Yeah, and for the record, your recap really did wonders for my self-esteem. I appreciate it.
Poor Sean.
I was hoping it would help, Sean. We're here for you, though, okay?
Yeah, I can tell. Thanks.
Yeah, at least for like another 5 minutes or so, and then we're done.
Now, do you just want to find out where she went, or do you actually want to go out with this girl again?
I mean, I was very interested. I thought we had a little something going on. So, of course I want to know what happened and where she went, but I'd be interested in going out again if she could explain this.
Okay, but if she can't and she just said you suck and I left, then we shouldn't
That's a
ask.
different story. I'm glad that you found her, so at least I know she is alive.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, see if we can get your second date update, okay?
All right, man.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Nina, please?
This is Nina.
Oh, good. You're safe. Nina, I've been worried about you.
Okay, who is this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. This is Brooke,
Hey, Nina.
and Jose is the guy that you just heard laugh.
Okay. Why am I talking to a bunch of people?
Because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. And you recently met up with one of our listeners, but now you're not talking to him.
Okay, this is weird.
Yes.
I know. I figured it would be. But his name is Sean.
Oh, right. Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy.
What?
Wait, hold on, Nina. Why are you being so nonchalant about this whole thing? Because he said that you ditched him.
I ditched him?
Yeah, that's what he says.
He said you went to the bathroom and, didn't come back, ditched him.
Oh my God. I guess I did. Oh God.
I'm so confused.
I can't believe I did that. That was so mean.
Yeah.
How are you not? I am so confused by you right now, Nina.
Me too.
Yeah, how did you
I know.
How'd you ditch him on accident? And then why haven't you responded to his phone calls or anything?
To be honest, when I went to the bathroom, I I accidentally met up with my ex, and
okay.
Obviously we're no longer together, but we just have this chemistry, and whenever we see each other, we just hook up. We can't seem to keep our hands off each other, and I just,
When you went to the bathroom, you ran into your ex and went home with him?
Yeah, we just, but you know how it is when there's passion for someone. I honestly forgot about Sean, and I was just in the moment, and we took off, and I just ended up spending the rest of the night with him. I'm really sorry. I feel terrible.
But how are you just now realizing that you ditched Sean in this whole thing?
I know. It was we just had so much fun that night. I guess I just completely forgot about Sean.
Okay. Why not call him back or text him back after he tried to get a hold of you?
I felt a little weird afterward, I didn't want to tell him. I didn't want to lie to him. I just kind of figured it was a quick situation and he would go away. So I just kind of left it at that.
I think that's pretty understandable.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
The only problem is, Nina, he hasn't gone away because he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious right now? Is this really real life?
Are you serious? You had him waiting on the phone to talk to me this whole time? What's wrong with you guys? Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, but yeah, he was waiting this whole time to talk to you, and now I guess he knows the truth.
What kind of person does this? You actually forgot that we were in the middle of a date? How could you just forget that a human being even exists because you bump into some dude?
Oh my God, Sean! First of all, I was drunk, and we I literally had just met you. What was it? 45 minutes. So you're a nice guy, but
so after you sobered up, you saw my text, you saw that you missed calls. No, nothing in you. There was no remorse. No, oh man, that's pretty messed up. Nothing. No.
I mean, I feel bad about it, but I kind of figured it was such a quick hookup, and I thought I said goodbye to you before I left. So, I forgot. I was, like I said, I had a few drinks, so I wasn't thinking clearly.
We're on a first date, Nina. I mean, you just go hook up with your ex-boyfriend. You don't sound like you're all that broken up about it. I mean,
I do feel bad about it, but come on, we met on Tinder, dude. I mean, it's not like you're going to propose to me or anything, so I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, I guess maybe at some point I would have reached. I just really didn't put a lot of thought into it.
At some point? What, were you going to wait till I had a birthday? I mean,
no, I figured I would call you at some point, but, I was just wrapped up with my ex, and I wasn't really putting a lot of focus on it,
Nina.
Oh, my God.
I know. I feel so bad for you, Sean. Nina, that is really messed up that you just ditched somebody. He had a bad night to begin with. He had already been ditched by his friends.
Well, first of all, not everybody has an ex like my ex. Oh. Okay, this guy, well, I won't even get into that. And I mean, I do feel bad for Sean. I just never thought it was that deep, really.
You know what? Now I don't even feel as bad. Because you know what I did? So I wouldn't take a total loss for the night. I hooked up with one of her girlfriends.
No
way!
You did not tell us that before, Sean.
Wait a minute. What? You did what?
Oh, now it matters? Yeah,
wait a minute.
I hooked up.
Who was it? Who did you hook up with?
I mean, why does it matter? I'm just some guy you were going to call at his birthday. I mean,
no,
what difference does it make?
It doesn't even matter. I bet I know who it was anyway. It's she's a slut in the group. But now I'm really confused because if you did that, why are you going through all this trouble to contact me? Why don't you just go with her?
That's a good point.
Why are you contacting me?
I mean, I was a little more interested in you, but, I'm over that now, obviously.
Well, you're not. I mean, you're. It's sounding all confusing to me because if you're interested in me, why are you hooking up with one of my friends?
Oh, let me use
that's not cool.
Let me use your drunk excuse. Oh, I was drunk, so, it just kind of happened.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
All right.
That
Well,
is
on this
not
note,
cool.
Nina, I would like to ask you if you would like to go out with Sean again on a second date. We will pay for it.
That's a very generous offer, but I think I will respectfully decline.
Oh my God! I wanted you guys to go out again to see who you'd actually end up going home with that night.
Well, maybe you can pay for him to go out with. Okay.
I mean, good. I mean, I don't want to go out with you again anyway. I mean, honestly, your girlfriend was a little hotter than you, and then there was a couple other ones that I might be more interested in that was in that party anyway. So
Okay. So now Sean's got all the girls.
This is why I shouldn't meet up with guys on Tinder. I am done with that whole situation. I mean, you have, completely turned me off. And, if I'm going to be meeting jerks like you, then, nah, not even worth it.
Whoa.
That's fine. Yeah, stick to guys that dump you in real life.
Oh, my God.
My gosh.
All right, well, thank you very much, you guys. And at least, hey, Sean, look at it this way. Now that you're kind of an ex of hers, you went on a date, next time you see her out with another dude, you might be able to hook up with her. It all works out.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 that says, can you give me Sean's number? I'd love to go out on a date with him and then run into my ex and sleep with my ex, too. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Sean wanted to call a girl named Nina. They met while they were out at the bar. Actually, he got ditched by his friends, and then he found her on Tinder, and he met up with her, and then she ditched him as well. So he couldn't figure out what happened. We got her on the phone, and she actually sort of forgot about Sean when they were hanging out because she ran into her ex, and her ex apparently is one of those people that no matter what, you can't get enough of. So she left the bar with her ex and just forgot that she was hanging out with Sean and then didn't want to call him back because she's like, whatever, we hung out for a couple hours. I don't need to get back to him. And yeah, she told Sean that she ditched him that night so she could go have fun with her ex.
Oh, man. I think everyone understands that there's that one ex that you hook up with no matter what, but there's still some sort of niceties that you have to do in ending another date before you make that happen.
Yeah, or at least say goodbye to the guy,
Right.
Be like, hey, it was really cool meeting up with you, but my ex is awesome in the bedroom.
Well, you can leave that information out.
I haven't tested you out yet, so you can understand. I'm going to stick with the old reliable here on this one.
I would hate to date you.
She just didn't have any remorse, man.
No, she didn't care at all.
She was intense.
Well, apparently so was their lovemaking.
Yeah,
so
well.
why?
Text in 78592. Do you have a relationship like that with your ex? I'm curious how many people out there would actually ditch somebody on a first date to hook up with their ex. And if you want to do a second date update, remember, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. You know how the saying goes, after you've just got out of a relationship, you got to jump right back on that horse. Or you got to let the horse jump back on you. However it works, that is what Mark tried to do on his date. He tried to let the horse jump back on him. Right, Mark?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
None of
It
us
means
do.
that you wanted to get back in the dating scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark said that he wants to call this girl named Allison today. Apparently, Mark met her and they went out on a date. Recently, got out of a long relationship. That's what your email said, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about Allison, the girl that you want us to call today.
She works in my building, not in my office, but in my building, and my friends were trying to get me back in the game, and they hooked me up with her. And
So you just work in the big business park. How'd you approach her?
a bunch of people from the building went to lunch together, and she was in that group and sort of hit it off there.
Was it like a setup where your friends were like, okay, we're all going to go to lunch. We're going to invite her.
No, it wasn't set up for me to meet her. She was just there, and I made the move.
All right.
Okay.
And I made my move.
Yeah, nicely done.
So tell us a little bit about your date. What'd you guys do?
We actually went ice skating.
Oh, that's so cute. I always want to do that for a date, and my husband will never take me.
Well, maybe Mark, if this doesn't work out for you, Mark, you can get a date with Brooke, I guess.
Yeah.
So you went ice skating, huh? How'd that go?
It was awesome. I only fell twice, and we hit it off. And we talked about how we both wanted to leave our jobs in the same building.
All right. So you both bonded over the hatred of your job. How did your date end then?
After ice skating, we got some hot chocolate.
Oh, my
and
God, you're adorable.
That was nice. And then I walked her to her car, and we kissed, and it was really nice. It was like a really nice date. Really good way to get back in it.
You actually kissed, and since then she hasn't called you?
Well, we had plans to go out again on a Saturday the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday rolls around, and she says, "Oh, can we push it to the next day?"
Yeah.
I said, "Okay." And then after that, the next day comes, and she's like, "Oh, can we push it to next week?" And I'm like,
That sucks. So it doesn't feel like she actually is just rescheduling.
Mark, at the beginning of the call, you said you were trying to get back in the saddle. So how long have you been out of it? Like, was your last breakup fairly recent?
It's been a couple months.
Long enough to be over it and be ready to move on.
Yeah.
You weren't talking about your ex the whole time or anything, right?
I specifically avoided that topic.
That's good. A lot of people wouldn't do that. They would have taken her ice skating and be like, "Oh, man, Jessica used to like ice skating a lot. I miss ice skating with her," you know.
No. I've listened to your second dates a lot, so I know that's the wrong move.
I like the second dates are actually helping people learn how to date. So if everything went right, ice skating was cool, you kissed at the end of the date, why do you think she's blowing you off now?
I've been racking my brains, and I have no idea because it went really well.
Have you run into her in the building?
No, she works in a separate part of the building, so I never really saw her in the first place.
All right. Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Well, I have one more thing, though.
Okay.
It's the texts are really polite, and they're pushing this date that is theoretically going to happen. So it's not like she's, like, blowing me off. She just politely keeps moving.
So that's why it's so confusing, because it's not just, hey, I can't do it today.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, well, we'll call her, get your second date update right after this, all right?
Okay, but there's one more thing I have to tell you.
Of course, man.
What is it, Mark?
I really appreciate you taking my call.
You're welcome. Before I throw it to the song, is there anything else that you want to say before we go?
No, we're good.
All right. I'm going to play a song, come back, and get your second date update. Hang on the phone, all right?
Huh?
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Mark is on the phone with us. He emailed us about a girl named Allison. They met through friends at work. They went out ice skating, had some cocoa, kissed at the end of the date. Really nice date. Can't really find a reason why she wouldn't want to go out with him again. And she's been blowing him off, rescheduling in a very nice way. So he's not even really sure if she actually doesn't want to see him again or if for some reason she just really is rescheduling. We're about to call her right now. But Mark, before we get her on the phone, you got out of a long relationship, you told us.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you feel like this girl could be your next girlfriend?
I mean, I wouldn't be pushing it if I didn't think like we had something that could turn into something.
So there's something there then.
Yeah.
And you're ready for another relationship.
I mean,
yeah, I think not really.
Start slow.
Yeah. All right. I was just curious if you really like this girl, like you thought maybe you saw a future with her, or if you just thought that you wanted to go out on another date because.
I mean, I definitely think there's potential there for it to turn into something more. I'm just really curious. I don't get it. I don't get why she keeps putting it off.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then get your second date update, okay?
Cool.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Allison, please?
This is Allison.
Hey, Allison, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The radio show?
Yes.
Hey.
How you doing?
Fine.
I'm calling you actually because you recently went out on a date with a listener of our show.
I did?
Yeah. His name is Mark.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you've been blowing him off for a couple weeks since your date, and he asked us to call and see if we could find out why.
He said I was blowing him off?
Mm-hmm. He said he's been trying to go out with you ever since your date, and you keep, like, postponing it.
Yeah, but I'm not blowing him off.
Okay. Should I tell him that you're actually going to go out with him one of these days then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Well, I mean, it's important, and I want to make sure that, like, I'm totally there for it. So
Okay.
I just needed to have the right time.
So there's something going on with you personally that you just need to wait?
Allison, please don't tell me it's because you need to end another relationship.
No, definitely not. No, I'm single.
Okay. Well, Mark wants to know because that's why he emailed us. Because you know how it is if you go out with someone and they keep, going, hey, I can't go out this week, maybe next week, and then they keep doing that. At a certain point, you feel like they don't like you.
I never meant to do that. Like, that was not my intention at all. No, I just needed more time.
Okay, because he's starting to get that vibe from you that you don't want to go out with him. What can I tell him then?
Can you just tell him that I just needed a couple extra days just to kind of get some things together?
That sounds so sketchy, though, Allison.
But it's not. It really isn't sketchy. I just needed a couple more days. I promise. I really do like him.
Are you just like out of time? Like you don't have enough time in your day, and your job's really demanding, or?
I kind of would rather not tell you guys because I think it might sound crazy, and I would really not want to come off like a crazy person.
That makes me want to know even more what it is, Allison.
Yeah, I'm thinking like you're going to get a boob job or something, and you need to get that finished.
No, not at all. I just feel like this could be the most important second date of my life, and I'd really rather not ruin the surprise.
Whoa, you like him that much?
Wow.
I do. I mean, I've been working on this picture book for him for the last, couple of months, and I just want to make sure that it's perfect, and it's just not ready yet to give to him, and so I'm just trying to finish it.
You say you've been working on a picture book?
Yeah.
Have you
Of what?
I've been working on collecting some photos of the last, year or so of, I guess, of me liking him and, of ours.
Allison, I guess I'm confused.
A year?
You guys went on that one date,
Yeah.
right? Had you known each other beforehand? Because when we talked to him, he says that he knew you worked in the same building and you met, at a lunch.
Well, yeah, in terms of us dating, but I've known of him for about a year and a half or so. One of my girlfriends at work pointed him out to me, and we were with two totally separate groups, but our eyes met, and I just knew it was perfect. We were going to date.
Oh, God.
All right.
Now, wait, Allison.
So I had to wait it out.
So are the pictures? So what? I guess I don't understand exactly what you're building. You said a picture book. But what is a picture book of? Collages or something?
Yeah, I'm imagining you taking photos of him outside of his house.
That's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, just who we were before we started dating. So, I went to his high school, and I got his high school yearbook photo.
What?
With that in it. And I recently dyed my hair blonde, so I have, the before and after photo. Who we were before we got together.
And
Allison?
you're planning on giving him this on your second date?
Yeah.
And that's...
I think he'd really appreciate it. I think he'd really love it.
Wait, don't you have girlfriends to tell you that this is, crazy?
This isn't crazy. It's a book of my feelings and all of what we were before we're going to be together. And it's, I know how much he likes blondes, and the fact that I went and dyed my hair blonde, he's just going to appreciate it so much.
Allison, you know what? You're right. Allison.
When we get married, we're going to have this, shown at the wedding of what our lives were like before we were together.
Allison, you know what? If somebody had done that for me on a second date, I would think that was so sweet.
You are such a liar.
No. I would think that, it'd be nice if somebody went to all that work for me.
Yeah, see?
No, Allison, no.
I just wanted it to be sweet, and that's why I can't see him yet. It's not ready.
All right, Allison. Well, then I will tell him to just hold tight, and you will eventually go out with him. That's the message you want me to pass along?
That's exactly it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Allison, I also need to let you know that Mark is on the other line and just heard that. Mark?
Yeah.
Say hi to Allison.
Oh, my gosh.
Allison? What's going on?
Oh, God.
You've been collecting pictures of me? Allison?
What is going on?
Mark, it wasn't that you weren't supposed to find out about it this way. I have this beautiful book that I've just been working on, and I just wanted you to see it, and I haven't been blowing you off, I swear.
So you've been working on this since way before we even met?
I mean, yeah, because you were in a relationship, and so I knew that we couldn't be together. I'm not that kind of girl. Like, of course I was going to wait until you were single.
How did you even know I was in a relationship?
I mean, like, we had mutual friends in at work, and so I just, I knew some things about you.
Wait, so you've been, like, stalking me for the past year?
No. I'm not that kind of crazy person. I'm not a stalker at all.
What kind of crazy person
I just
are
wanted
you?
to make sure that, like, you knew what our life was like before, and it was documented.
Allison, this is creepy.
It's not at all. Like, it's really just meant to be sweet and endearing, and I mean, you're really going to love it when you see it. I promise.
I feel unsafe.
I don't think anybody blames you for that, Mark.
Allison,
Holy cow.
I think you've officially scared Mark a little bit.
Because of you. Because it wasn't supposed to be like this. He was supposed to see it on our date, and now you ruined it, and everybody knows it. I was supposed to show him this book, and he was supposed to just be so happy to see it.
Yeah, Allison, you know what? I'm sorry I screwed that up for you.
Thank you for the apology, but that doesn't change anything.
Allison, in your mind, how was this going to play out exactly? He was going to fall in love with you after you gave him a book?
Who the do you think you are?
Oh!
That is exactly what was supposed to happen.
Oh, honey.
Don't honey me. You know this was a genius plan, and you're just upset because you didn't think about it.
What? There's so many things wrong with this.
You guys are such ass. How dare you spoil this
Allison,
on the radio for me?
Allison,
you ruined the surprise.
I don't know.
You
Hey,
changed
Allison.
Everything. You made me
Look,
talk and everything.
Allison, I know that you're upset, but I haven't even asked if Mark will go out with you again. Like, the whole thing might not be ruined. Mark, would you like to go out with Allison again on a second date? We'll pay for it.
No.
See? It's because of you.
Yes.
You ruined this. You did this.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Allison. I think Allison's gone.
Oh, my gosh. We're going to get another photo book sent to the station, Jubal, but it's going to be all of you with your eyes crossed out.
I'm scared for my safety. And, Mark,
Yeah.
I think you might need to find a new job and a new town.
I think calling you guys might have literally saved my life.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, way to go, guys. You just ruined the love of her life. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I know, it's kind of our thing. We tend to do that. We're talking about today's second date update. In case you missed it, this dude, Mark, wanted to call a coworker, sort of, that he went out with. Her name was Allison. They had a good time, but when we got her on the phone, we found out the reason she wasn't calling him back. She also is very into Mark.
Very.
And she wasn't calling him back because she was making a photo collage of their lives. Not their lives together, because they've only been on one date, but their lives before they met.
Oh.
So that she could give it to him and say, now our lives are changing and we'll create our own collage. And
Yeah.
Mark thought it was weird. We thought it was weird. And then she freaked out on us because we ruined her chances.
And here's the thing. I mean, my personal opinion, even if you're dating for like a year, photo collages are kind of like
Yeah.
questionable. You know?
Yeah, photo collages anytime are kind of creepy no matter what. Like, you could have been together your whole life. Like, let's say you've been together 50 years, and then your wife comes out and she's like, look what I made. I made a photo collage of the last 50 years. You're like, oh, time to get a divorce. You are a weirdo.
I don't know about weirdo, but it's probably not something that you're like, yay, I've been waiting for this photo collage. Like, yeah.
So she ended up hanging up on us. They're not going out again, and she's super mad. Not because he thought the photo collage was weird. She's super mad because us getting the information out of her ruined her chances at a lifetime of happiness with Mark.
She had a surprise coming, man, and it was definitely a surprise.
Well, we just lost a listener, guys.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming she'll probably be all right because she sounds like the kind of person that the next dude she meets and goes on a date with will also be having a collage made. So she'll be all right. She will find love. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, every once in a while we get a request in to do a second date update that really isn't so much about getting a second date, but they're just really angry and want to tell the person they're an a-hole. And I think that's what we've got today. It's from Samantha. She knows that she's not getting a call back, but now she's angry about it and wants to call the guy. So I don't know if she actually wants another date or just to call this guy out on the air, but we'll find out. What's up, Samantha? How are you?
Hi. I am mad, but I still do like him.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't sound mad at all. Like you sound like you can't stop laughing at the situation.
No, I just think that's funny that people do that because they do.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right, okay.
So you do want to call this guy to see if he'll go out with you again?
Yeah, I want to give him another chance. Like if he has a good reason, you know, like if something happened, you know, but
Okay. But when I read your email, it looked more like you just wanted to tell him he's a a-hole.
yeah, I mean, like I am really mad at him, but I do want to go out with him again.
Okay.
All right.
This is a weird one.
Well, before we get into it, why don't you tell us a little bit about him? What's his name?
His name is Nick.
Nick, okay. And where did you meet Nick?
We met online on a dating app, and
Okay.
we talked for like a week or so and decided to meet up.
Okay.
So we got drinks at a bar, and I don't know, we got along really well, and we were laughing and like chatting and having a good time. And he disappeared for a little bit. I mean, he said he had to go to the restroom, but it took a little while. And
Wait, but how long was a little while?
it was like maybe 15 minutes.
Oh, that's a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he came back and he said he had a surprise for me.
Huh.
And so I
Hopefully
was
they didn't
like,
bring you back a souvenir from the bathroom. Sounds like a long trip.
Ooh, here, honey, here's a urinal cake.
yeah. No, I was definitely confused, but I was like, okay, all right, what is it? And he led me over to the bathroom, and he showed me where he put his initials, like in the wall, like with a pocket knife, and mine were under it.
Oh, romantic.
Carved your initials in the wall by the bathroom. That's
Not
sweet.
a tree, but it's
yeah.
What did you think of that? Was that funny to you, or?
I mean, it was silly, but I just thought it was really sweet, you know, like, and romantic. I don't know. I'd never had anyone do something like that for me, so.
Oh, it works.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Okay.
So when did you get mad at him?
Well, we continued to have fun. Like, I kissed him, and we kind of, like, you know, started making out at the bar.
Ooh.
And, you know, things were going really well. And he was like, I don't know about you, but if I have a good date that I'm really interested in, I don't really want to see anyone else after that.
So was he asking you to be exclusive right there on your first date?
Wow.
Yeah, and, you know, I kind of felt the same way. I was like, yeah, I really like this guy. I might as well see where it goes.
See, it's only weird if people aren't on the same page, but it sounds like you were into it, like the initials and exclusivity.
Yeah, we had a really great time. And so he made a suggestion to take down our dating profiles. So I agreed to do it, and we did it, like, right then and there. Like, we both pulled our phones out and deleted it.
Goodbye, Tinder.
Yeah, exactly. So,
All right.
you know, we left in an Uber or whatever, and he took me home, and I didn't hear from him for like 2 days. So I texted him, was kind of like, hey, cutie, how are you? You know, and then a week went by, and I still didn't hear from him.
Whoa.
Did he get, I mean, technically he's your new boyfriend from the description of the date.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much. I mean, basically, you guys are like, let's get off the dating world. Let's get out of the dating world and just date each other.
Do
Exactly.
you think he was just freaking out? Like, oh my God, I was drunk. I shouldn't have done that. I went too fast.
I don't think he was drunk. We only had like 2 drinks at that moment. So,
Huh.
yeah. So I don't know. I'm just like, it's making me mad because like he's ditching me, obviously.
Mhm.
And I checked to see if his profile was there, and he put it back up.
Oh, wow. Okay, so no discussion about it, but he did put his dating profile back online.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So obviously that's why I'm mad, and I'm pissed he's a liar, and I want to know what his deal is.
That's
Do you
why
think-
you're mad.
Was he trying to like sleep with you that night and you turned him down or something? I'm just trying to...
No. I mean, he was like, you know, I'll take you home because we realized we were kind of along the same way, and I didn't want to sleep with him right off the bat like that.
Yeah.
And he respected it. He was like, no, I agree. Let's wait a little bit. And I was like, okay.
I just don't understand all the talk on his part
And he
of
brought it up, right?
wanting to be exclusive and take down your profiles. If like, what was his motive? Do you think?
I don't know. I need your help to figure that out because at this point I feel like he's like a two-faced jerk. So I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so you want to call him and tell him he's a two-faced jerk, and then you want to ask if he'll go out with you again.
Yes, exactly.
All right, perfect. Okay, we'll play a song and then come back, and you can call your boyfriend and ask him why he's on dating sites, and then maybe ask him for a second date, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right, we'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
This might be the first second date update we've ever done with a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Seriously.
This could either end up in a breakup or marriage. Who knows how it could go. Either way, I can't wait to hear. If you're just joining us, Samantha is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude named Nick. They did go out on a first date to a bar. They met online. They had a great time, and even on that date decided to take down their dating profile so they could not have to date anybody else and just date each other. To me, that sounds like they decided to be boyfriend and girlfriend. She says it wasn't that serious yet, but they did take down their dating profile. Fast forward to a few days later after the date, and she noticed his profile was back online and he's not responding to her. So now she's very angry at her boyfriend and wants to find out why. So we're about to call him. All right, Samantha, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
I didn't ask, is your dating profile back up?
Yeah, I put mine back up after I saw his was up.
Okay, yeah, take that.
Yep.
Match with me again, okay? So are you wanting to first yell at him and then ask him out? Like,
I mean, I just want to know why somebody would literally pretend like they wanted to be exclusive and then ignore somebody. It's just rude.
Right.
Hopefully, there's something that happened. I don't have to tell him how rude he is, but.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
let's hope.
I'll dial this phone number right now and see if we can figure it out, okay?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Nick, please?
Yeah, this is Nick.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Good, Nick.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're from where?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So now that we got that out of the way, do you want to know why I'm calling?
Yeah.
Perfect. Because I'd like to tell you.
It's good conversation, guys.
Calling you today because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out what happened. And we recently got an email about you from your girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you might have a girlfriend and might not know it.
Kind of.
Who is this regarding?
Her name is Samantha.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I understand who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. So Samantha told us about how you guys went on a date and had a good time at the bar, even took down your dating profiles, and then she tried to get a hold of you after and nothing.
Yeah, well, that's because she's a liar. So.
She's a liar?
Yeah, she's a liar that can't be trusted.
Wow.
What?
Why?
That feels like you came a long ways from, I mean, what she described on your date to be awesome.
Well, I don't know how much you know about our date, but
I'll tell you what I know. She said that you guys went to the bar, you had a good time, you even carved your initials near the bathroom. Very sweet of you. Also, that's property damage. You could be in trouble. And then she said that you guys decided to take down your profile so you weren't dating anybody else. And you made out a little bit, and that's kind of the last she heard from you.
Which was your idea. Like, you asked her not to date anyone else. That you guys should just date each other.
Yeah, things went so well. I really thought that we should focus on each other and not really spend all our energy trying to make this thing work as opposed to trying to seek out other people.
Okay, so why is she a liar now?
Well, after our date, my roommate matched with her on another dating site.
Oh, so
really?
Yep.
So she's just on multiple dating sites, and that's why she's a liar?
Well, yeah. My roommate matched with her, and then she messaged my roommate.
Oh, so they actually started talking.
Wow.
Yeah, she messaged him first.
What did she say, though?
I don't want to get into it, but she's clearly trying to meet other guys online. So.
Wow.
And you're one of those weird guys that doesn't want your girlfriend dating other people.
Oh, my God.
I take it.
Yeah, if that makes me weird, then yeah.
Okay.
But you've got to understand, I mean, like, despite you guys taking down the dating profile where you two met on, you only had one date together. It's not like she was cheating on you.
Right, but I thought we were on the same page. We made a commitment to each other, and that included taking down our profiles, which she didn't do, and so she's a liar.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, she didn't lie. She took away the one you asked.
Why not ask her about it?
I didn't need to. She messaged my roommate. She's trying to meet other dudes, and I don't have time for someone like that.
I'd like to ask her about it, and it's really convenient because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
So yeah, can we ask her about it?
Wait, what? She's here?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Samantha, are you still there?
Yeah. Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Hi.
He does say it like that every time.
Are you serious? Like that's what this is all about? Like why you're ignoring me?
Am I serious? Are you serious? Well, you messaged my freaking roommate. Like, what do you want me to do?
I'm not a liar. First off, like I'm on multiple sites, and I deleted the one we were on, and I didn't even use those sites for dating. I use them for like networking and meeting friends.
Okay, now it feels
okay,
like
that
you're
sounds
lying.
a little fishy.
The message you sent to my roommate was not network. You were trying to meet up with him. You sent him, hey, smiley face. Like, what business are you trying to like discuss with my roommate?
Okay, fine. Listen, you only told me to take down the one profile that we met on, so I didn't take down the other ones.
I didn't know you were on so many. Congrats. But if you were committed to me, you would take all of them down if you really felt strongly about what was going on between us.
We went on one date. Like, you need to get over that.
Well, it went really well, and I was excited about it. Clearly, you were still window shopping for other dudes. So.
Okay, well, that just makes you sound really insecure. Go on one date with a girl, and then you make her take down all of her profiles. Like, you sound like a guy that would cry and, like, slash tires if you see a girl talking to another guy.
I didn't make you take down all your profiles, obviously, because you clearly used the ones you still had to network your way into my roommate's messages. So.
Oh my God. But Nick, don't you I mean, that's just kind of like how modern dating works right now. You don't go on one date and then just completely pull out of the dating game.
I didn't realize I was dating a modern dating expert.
Why wouldn't you text me and say, why are you on another profile or something?
Well, you showed your true colors, so that's it. I don't have time for someone like that.
Wow.
I mean, it just sounds really weird that we went on one really great date and then talking to one other person, like, on another profile for, like, networking and stuff. Like, you're going to get mad about that?
You're not being honest, Samantha. All right, you need to be straightforward and honest right now. You're trying to network into my roommate's pants, okay?
Okay, first of all, I told you I wanted to take things slow. I don't immediately do that. I want to meet somebody first and get to know them.
Yeah, I understand. You want to meet a lot of people. I got it, all right? I'm not interested in that. I just wanted to hang out with you, okay? I liked you.
Okay, well, what if I took down all the other stuff? I have two other ones.
Oh.
The damage is done, okay? I mean, you can take down whatever you want, but that's your life. I'm not a part of that anymore.
Come on, Nick. Even if she takes about Nick, would you go out on a second date with Samantha? We'll pay for it. If she takes down her other dating sites.
No. Samantha, you're dumped, okay?
You're dumped?
You're dumped?
You're dumped.
Like, what? Oh my God, you're so extreme, Nick.
You can't dump me. You're not my boyfriend.
I think that you dodged a bullet, Samantha. He does not sound like he's very good at compromising or forgiveness.
Or communication.
Yeah.
Look, y'all can say whatever you want, but I was honest, okay? I took down my one profile. I did what I said I would do, and Samantha was still slinking around, sliding in my roommate's DMs, trying to meet other people. So
Great. Well, I don't want to date someone who shames people.
All of a sudden it's shaming?
Yeah, he's mad that a girl is trying to date other people. Like, that's controlling.
we made a commitment to each other, and you betrayed that. So, like I said before, you're officially dumped. We are not together anymore.
Oh, man.
That is so crazy.
I'm sorry, Samantha. You just got dumped.
I know. I lost another boyfriend.
Another one?
Nick, you carved your initials at the bathroom at that bar. Are you going to go back and take those down, or?
I already did, actually.
What?
Yeah. I went back the night I found out.
You went back to the bar the
night
night you found out?
I just replaced my initials with my roommate's because I figured, he'll be with her next. So.
Oh my gosh.
Case closed.
Case closed. Samantha's dumped. Nick, thank you for your time, and I'm sorry, no second date, Samantha.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
You'll get through this, I think.
Congratulations.
For your information, Nick, all of my profiles are active, and for anyone who's hearing this, you can come find me because I'm actively looking.
Oh, there you go.
Not surprising.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Got a text in at 78592 that says, I'm so sad I had to hear that breakup on the air.
Oh,
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Samantha wanted to call this dude named Nick. They went out and had such a good date that they actually agreed to remove their dating profiles.
Yeah.
And we got Nick on the phone and found out the reason that he wasn't calling her back was because Samantha only took down one of her dating profiles and actually started chatting with his roommate on another app.
Oh my God, what?
So she didn't take all of her stuff down, and he thought she was a a liar. But she disagreed because he only specifically told her to take down one profile. So she was like, you didn't say take down all the dating profiles. Anyway, no second date for them. They don't want to go out again. Remember,
Oh my God. But maybe it'll work out with a roommate.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
If you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up in just a few minutes at 8:10. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. We've been doing these second date updates for quite a while now, and we've had people meet in all types of places. But I don't think we've ever had a couple meet at circus class before.
Oh, that is
That's
awesome.
where the girl who met the guy that she wants to call in today's second date update apparently met him at circus class. I picture just her waiting outside of a tiny little car with like 15 guys getting out of it, and he was like the fifth, and then they made eye contact, and she knew that he was the one that had her heart. Her name is Kayla. Kayla, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Good. First of all, where do you sign up for circus class? I'm very interested, actually.
There are circus schools everywhere. It's like everyone's all about like fun fitness. So, you know, it's like fun fitness.
So this is, you're doing this for fun. It's not your profession.
No. It's definitely like I can't bring myself to like run or go to the gym. So this is my alternative.
So you do circus class. Good. I'm glad you're not trying to start an office romance at the circus and date one of the other circus employees. That would be very bad. Drama in the circus is not good.
Right.
All right. What's this guy's name?
Tim.
And how'd you meet Tim?
Well, I met him really briefly in class. It's a really busy class, so it's hard to like socialize. But we were in the same group together, and I didn't exactly see what happened, but I turned and heard like everyone had gasps, and then he was on the floor. So I guess he fell off the trapeze.
Oh,
that's a big deal. I mean, what about the net? You guys have a net, right, under the trapeze?
It wasn't a super high trapeze. We had a mat under him.
So was he hurt badly?
He hit his head on the ground. He probably rumbled his brain a little bit, but he's fine. The instructor had a bunch of other students on his hands, so I just grabbed ice for him and kind of took care of him for a little while.
You saw that as you're in, didn't you? Like you were like, this is it. This is when I'm going to make my move.
I've been in class for a while, and actually that happened to me a couple weeks ago, so I got it.
All right. Was he doing okay while you took care of him, or was he kind of messed up?
Yeah, no, he was fine. He actually kept telling me to, like, leave. I think that he was, a little embarrassed maybe from falling, but I just kept an eye on him and gave him some ice and all that stuff, and we were getting along pretty well. And then he asked me if I wanted to get drinks after class.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
And did you say yes to that?
Yes, he's very cute. And honestly, I didn't feel very comfortable leaving him alone for hours after class, so keeping an eye on him that way.
That's a good way. That's a good way to get a date. Just be like, hey, I have a head injury. If you leave me, I could die. Do you want to go to a bar and hang out? Because if you don't, and then I pass away, it's on your hands. Is that kind of, that's kind of how you felt about that. That's a good way to get a date.
Not exactly, but there was a layer of concern for sure.
Yeah, because there's nothing better to follow up a concussion than alcohol. How did drinks go?
It was great. We had really good conversation. We seemed to have a lot of the same interests beyond circus. There was a moment he went to the restroom and he was gone for a really long time. It was probably like 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's a long time to be in the bathroom.
Right.
No, not for a dude.
Just because of what had happened in class, I got nervous, so I asked a guy to go in and check on him, and he was totally fine.
And did he mention that the guy went to check on him?
Yeah, the guy I sent in there came out before Tim, and he told me that he was just taking like a really long,
Oh, so he was doing that. That's weird to do when you hang out with somebody right away. Sometimes when you have to do it, you have no choice. But when you're in that situation as a guy, I know you definitely try to make it as quick as possible. Not pull out your phone and start playing a video game, and 20 minutes later you come back to the table.
It was 10. And if he hadn't have just fallen on his head, then I definitely wouldn't have even thought twice.
Right.
I was just concerned.
What did he say when he came out of the bathroom and he knew that you had sent in someone to check on him?
We didn't talk about it. It was an unspoken embarrassment.
Especially because of what he was doing in there. And now you both know that he was taking it too.
But wouldn't everybody know you were taking it too if you spent 10 minutes inside of a public restroom? Like, what else?
Well,
what other options are there to do for 10 minutes?
He could be concussed. I don't know if he nodded off or something.
Yeah, under other circumstances, you'd know what he was doing. No. But if he hit his head and he wandered in there, then you're not sure. I get what you're saying.
And I would leave him be.
Yeah.
Right. I just don't get why he'd be embarrassed when it would be obvious what he was doing.
Because you don't want to be taking a dump on your first date.
Well, then don't go to the bathroom for 10 minutes. Make it quick.
I don't think he was expecting to go on a date after class.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like you guys had planned this date and he had a chance to clear everything out before heading out on the town with you. So why do you think he's not calling you back then?
Well, it's not even that he's not calling me back. We agreed that we would go out again after class, and he just hasn't been in class for the last week.
And how many classes have you guys had? Like 1, 2?
I was supposed to have seen him twice already, and he hasn't been in either class. And I've called him, and he hasn't called me back, but I just haven't seen him at all.
Wow.
And I don't know if he's just not into circus anymore, or if maybe his concussion took a bigger toll and he's taking some time off.
Let's find out. We're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, awesome.
Okay, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. If you're just joining us, Kayla is on the phone, and today she wants to call a guy named Tim. They met at circus class. Apparently, she's not actually trying to be in the circus, but she goes there for workouts. I guess it's a good workout to do these circus classes. But she met the guy when he accidentally fell off the trapeze and hit his head, and she was the one to help nurse him back to health. And then they actually went out for drinks right after that and enjoyed some good conversation and everything else. She said there was an awkward moment when he went to the bathroom for about 10 minutes. And she sent somebody to go in and check on him because he was gone for so long. She was concerned maybe he had a concussion or something, but he was just in there doing his business for a really long time. And it was awkward because now he knows that she knows exactly what he was doing. But she hasn't been able to get a hold of him. She's called him, and he hasn't shown up to circus class, so she thinks he might be ditching her. Kayla, are you ready for your second date update?
I am ready.
I do want to let you know for this one because it's a special case because he did hit his head. I actually called ahead and figured out what the reason is.
What?
Yeah. And
That
I'm
kinda
sorry
ruins-
to inform you, he has passed on.
No!
He is no longer with us because of hitting his head when he fell off the trapeze. His parents actually blame you, and they told me to expect a lawsuit and to have that on your conscience the rest of your life, okay? So thank you very much for the second date update. You have a good one, you murderer. All right. Ready to call him?
Well, I guess now I am.
Yeah, now any news is good news, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to dial this phone number right now.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Tim, please?
Yes, this is Tim.
Tim, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Good. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio program. I'm calling you today because one of our listeners emailed us about you.
Okay.
Her name is Kayla. Kayla recently met you at a circus trapeze class kind of workout thing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, Kayla emailed us because she said she really enjoyed meeting you, but also that she hasn't seen you at the circus class since you guys went out for drinks. So she asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why.
Oh, I'm sorry. She wants, what does she want?
She wants to know why you're not calling her back and also why you haven't shown up to the circus class. She feels like you're ditching her.
No, I'm not ditching her.
You aren't?
Really?
No, not at all. I mean, she's a cool girl, but I just haven't been going to class lately.
Is it because you hit your head?
How do you know about that?
I know because Kayla told us about it. She told us all about how she met you at the circus class and how you guys had drinks after. And I guess she's confused why you aren't showing up to class anymore and won't call her back because she really would like to see you again.
Wow, it's a little crazy. Not like I blew her off.
But you do understand how it would feel that way, especially since you guys made plans to go get drinks next time you had class together.
Well, it was more or less her idea. I don't necessarily remember if I committed to that, though.
Okay. So you didn't commit to seeing her again. Why haven't you shown up to class? Is it because she's there?
Well, it was, I have a very vague recollection of the whole night. It was very traumatic.
Really? Was it? Were you really injured very badly from falling off the trapeze?
Well, I mean, it was like a 10, 15-foot fall.
Dang.
And there were a lot of people concerned,
Okay. All right. Why don't you want to hang out with her again?
I don't know. She's a great girl. It's just that, there were some other things that kind of happened that night, that I didn't want to be misleading.
You don't want to be misleading? About what?
Just things happen, it's just kind of my business, my personal stuff.
Right. I don't want to get, too into your business. Is it something bad that you don't want to talk about?
It's not bad. This is just alarming, I'm just surprised that she would go through all of this to get a hold of me.
Right. So it's a lot of work. So is there anything that you could tell us? Anything. I'd appreciate it.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you guys, it's just that a lot of people came up to me that night, and, there was another girl in the class who I exchanged numbers with, and she expressed an interest in me. And while I was on the date with Kayla, I was getting text messages from this other girl.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Really?
so you're dating another girl from that circus class?
Well, I don't know if I would call it dating. And it's not just her. There was a couple other people in the class that I'm seeing right now.
Who knew you could slay so badly in a circus class?
Wow.
You're dating a bunch of people from the circus class?
I'm going on a lot of dates with people that were concerned about me that night.
Oh my God.
So you're using... Hey, dude, you know what? I like your style. Use the head injury to score dates.
Well, it wasn't... I didn't do it on purpose or anything. It just kind of
But you
happened.
totally
for sure.
played it up once
why
you
not?
started getting hot chicks trying to take care of you.
Why not use the sympathy card? I get it.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys can understand now, it'd be weird for me to go back to circus class with all these women around that I'm seeing.
Yeah, for sure. No, I totally get it. If you're dating everybody that's in the circus class that was concerned about you after you hit your head, I can understand you not wanting to go back there and get caught up in some sort of angry circus battle.
Don't block yourself.
Right, for your affection.
I would totally call Kayla back. I just have to let everything run its course.
All right, cool. Well, you know what? You don't even need to wait to call her back because she's actually on the other line listening.
What? You're kidding me, right?
Tim, I was actually worried about you. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if it was more severe than it was that night. You weren't calling me back at all. I was worried.
Kayla, I appreciate your concern. You're very wonderful.
You really don't need to say those things.
Kayla, you're a really nice girl. I mean, you've obviously gone through all this trouble. I was just kind of, weighing my options.
I can't believe that you just wouldn't even call me back and let me know what was going on. I was actually concerned about you, and you let me believe that we had this great night, and I was expecting to hear back from you. You could have at least told me you weren't interested.
No, I am interested. It's just that,
No, you're not interested.
I am. It's just
no,
that
you're
right
not.
now.
It really doesn't matter anymore because I'm not interested in you.
Oh.
Tim, can I ask you, are you being honest with all these women that you're dating that you're not looking for a relationship?
I mean, it's not about being honest or anything. I'm just dating. It's just if they call me, I hang out, we go out with them. Not really.
I called you and you didn't call me back.
Well, I was going to call you back. It's Friday. Are you available Friday, Kayla?
No, I'm not.
How about Saturday?
No, I'm not available to go out with you ever.
Kayla, are you positive?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Because I have to ask him no matter what. Tim, would you like to go out on a second date with Kayla? She's not available this Friday or Saturday, like you said. But I will pay for another date for you guys to go out of your choosing.
Absolutely.
There you go, Kayla.
He sounds like he's a really wanted guy. I mean, there's got to be something cool about him, right?
Do you hear that, Kayla? I mean, do you really want to go out with someone that no one wants?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Kayla. He's in demand, though.
Yeah, I'm really not interested in any particular kind of douchebag.
Any particular? Okay, so
Sorry.
just no douchebags work for you at all?
No
All right.
douchebags work for me.
Okay, sorry, Tim. You could have got a date if you weren't a douchebag.
Okay, I take offense to that just because, I hit my head and girls came to my aid. I'm in high demand right now. I'm just capitalizing on this.
I like how the hitting your head was the best thing to ever happen to you, Tim.
It was, actually.
No, saying that makes you a douchebag.
All right, well, Tim, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry, Kayla.
It's all right, I don't care.
Kayla, thank you very much for agreeing to do the second date update in your email and everything.
course.
All right. And the next time somebody gets a head injury in your class, do not help them.
Just ignore them.
Yep. You've learned your lesson.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, suddenly people all over will start throwing themselves from a trapeze this weekend. That's right. If you missed today's second date update, it was a weird place to meet, but this girl, Kayla, met a guy named Tim at this circus class that she goes to, kind of uses a workout thing. He fell from the trapeze, hit his head. She felt bad for him. They went out. He wasn't calling her back. And the reason that he wasn't calling her back, he's suddenly dating, sounds like everybody in the circus class, because once he hit his head, all the girls in there were like, oh my God, are you okay? Here's my number. Call me if you need anything. And now he's been dating a bunch of girls.
Well,
just basically girls that have taken pity on him from hitting his head in the trapeze class. Who knew that would work?
It's kind of genius because I've actually been to a trapeze class before, and the male to female ratio is really on your guys' side.
Yeah, I bet it is.
All the girls are like, oh, is he okay?
Suddenly, every dude that's listening is like Googling circus classes so that they can get on a trapeze and then hit their head, get a concussion. But hey, you get a concussion, but you still get a lot of dates. She, of course, didn't want to go out with him again because now he's dating everybody on the planet because he hit his head.
She'd do the same thing if the tables were turned.
Absolutely.
Let's be honest.
Remember, if you want a second date update, just email the show. We will call the person that didn't call you back.
Move it. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We like to talk about innovators on this show from time to time. And today's second date update features somebody who did a very innovative move. I think they redefined Netflix and chill.
What?
Yeah, I don't understand how this happened. I read their email. We'll get to the Netflix thing in just a second. But first, let's meet our second dater. Her name's Ginger. What's up, Ginger?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
We don't even know what Jubal's talking about, but everybody's kind of impressed by you already, Ginger.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness. It didn't start out as Netflix and chill, okay? It was weird.
Yeah, but you didn't even really you Netflixed in a weird place. Anyway,
I did.
We'll get to that in just a second. What's the name of the guy you want to call today?
I want to call Nick.
Nick, all right. And how did you meet Nick?
I met him in a bar, but he was really nice, and he pulled this kind of corny move on me. He wrote on a BevNap, hi, I'm Nick, you're cute, and it worked.
Yeah, that would work on me too. It's so simple.
Well, you just got to be
But it's
forward
oh
now.
my God, real human interaction.
Exactly.
Right? It was straightforward. It wasn't some gimmicky pickup line. It was just statement of intent. Boom.
Did he put a box on it, check yes, check no if you like to go out with me?
Better.
No, we're not in middle school anymore.
Okay.
Oh, Ginger, don't lie. You would have gone for that too.
Yeah.
Okay, probably.
Yeah.
But no, it was cute. So anyways, we started talking. We were talking about what kind of movies we liked. We just really hit it off,
Cool.
And we were having a good time, but it was kind of noisy in the bar. Decided to go split a pizza. We could actually hear each other talk, enjoy each other's company.
Oh, so you guys really hit it off. This is actually your date then.
Yeah, no, I don't know, something just clicked, and we were having fun and talking to each other like people.
Wow.
Weird.
Weird.
Yeah, that's odd.
Right? Well, from a bar, yeah.
So you guys split a pizza, and what else did you do?
Well, we went to go get the pizza, and while we're waiting, we're like, hey, so we get your pizza here. He was like, we could go split it back at my place. I live a couple blocks away, and we could watch one of those movies we were talking about and eat our pizza. And I don't know, it just seemed like a good idea. I was on board.
Oh, wait, he recommended that. I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah, it was his idea. It was his idea to upgrade pizza at the pizzeria to pizza at his place with movies.
Okay, and this is where the weird Netflix thing happened, it seems
Yeah,
like.
yeah, okay. So we're walking with our pizza, right? And then he starts looking at his phone, and apparently his roommate had dibs on the apartment and already had a girl up there.
Oh, no. He beat him to the punch. You're like, I was going to get some. What's wrong with the roommate?
Right. I had a plan, and I had a pizza. And anyways, so he was like, wait, I have a backup plan. It's kind of weird, but hear me out. So we sat in the backseat of his car and watched Netflix on his phone and ate our pizza.
Shut up.
That sounds like a good date still.
It actually still sounds kind of fun, yeah.
It was like endearing. He was just trying to make the best of a bad situation. You're like, well, I promised you movies and pizza. Let's do movies and pizza.
So you guys got it on in the back of the car, right?
A little bit.
A little bit.
You either do it or you
don't. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could a little bit, but I'm hoping you finished everything up.
Well, there was a lot of pizza back there and not a lot of room, so we made out a little bit.
Oh, okay. So you didn't actually really hook up in the backseat.
I mean, everyone has different interpretations of what hook up means. We were making out, and that's hooking up to me.
Okay. So wait, was it all fun, or were there any awkward moments?
I mean, aside from the car seat being awkward,
Right.
it was fine.
And how did it end?
Well, we were making out, and, his roommate texted him and was like, hey, they're heading out. We can, go up to the apartment now. And I don't know. I didn't want to seem thirsty. I was like, we can save it for next time,
Oh, so you turned him down going up to his place.
I did. I didn't want to seem overeager or, easy,
Yeah, you're like, I'm a backseat type of girl, not a real apartment type of girl.
I will not go into your apartment, but I will do stuff in the backseat all day long.
Who do you think I am?
Not all day long, for some of the evening. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Hey, we're promoting what you're doing.
How did everything end then?
I mean, I said thanks for a good time. He has my number. I said love to see you again soon, and I just haven't heard from him.
What was his mood at the end of the evening?
He seemed to be fine. I don't know.
Like interested?
I mean, he seemed kind of disappointed I wouldn't come up, but I don't know. It seemed like we were going to hang out again.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of him since?
I've sent him a couple texts. I don't want to be smothering, but he should have noticed.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, then come back and call him and see if we can get you a second date update, okay?
Oh, that'd be great. Thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Ginger is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude named Nick. They met at a bar and then hung out and went to go get pizza, and then they decided, let's go back to my place and split the pizza, except his place had his roommate in it with another girl, so they couldn't go upstairs. Instead, they watched Netflix, split a pizza, and made out a little bit in the backseat of his car.
It's like high school all over again.
It is.
At the end of the night, his roommate was like, oh, okay, it's all good now. You can come up to the place. And he invited her up, and she said no. But they did end on good terms. I haven't asked the most important question yet, though, Ginger.
Yeah?
What kind of pizza was it?
Yeah, good point. No, it is.
Okay, don't hate me, but it was a Hawaiian pizza.
Ooh.
A lot
nice.
of controversy over Hawaiian
Yeah.
pizza. If you find another person who loves pineapple on pizza as much as you do, you need to lock it down.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm just asking because I'm hungry. It
Yeah.
sounds good. All right, we're about to give him a call. Any last words?
Oh, I just want to say thank you so much for helping me out with this. I listen to you guys every morning. Jubal, Brooke, I love you guys so much, and this really means a lot that you're helping me out.
Let's call him and find out if he has anything horrible to say, and then maybe hold your thanks till after that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a good point. All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Nick, please?
Yeah, this is Nick.
Nick, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
No way.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, hey. What's up, Nick?
Wait. Seriously?
I think so, yeah. I don't know why else we'd be on the phone and I'd be claiming to be Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, a radio show. Like,
You sound like Jubal.
it'd be a weird call to get if it wasn't for real.
I mean, are you guys calling to do like a second date update or something like that?
Yes.
How did you
Actually,
know?
we are.
Is by any chance the person who had you call is a girl named Ginger?
What?
Dude.
Nick, what are you?
Yes, it is.
Was
Nick.
this like, what is happening?
This is good. Okay, so she actually said that she'd do this if I didn't call her back.
Really?
She's a huge fan of your show, and she said it like I thought she was joking. She's like, "If you don't call me, I'm gonna put you on second date update."
Oh, no way. All right, well,
Was
you
it-
didn't call it. Is this just a test in? You didn't call her to see if she'd actually follow through? Because she did.
Not exactly. It's a little bit more complex than that, but I don't know. I just didn't think that we necessarily had that much potential for the future. 'Cause,
Wait, hold up. Why didn't you have potential? You know how these go. We have to figure that out.
this is gonna sound a bit bizarre, but she's kind of obsessed with you guys.
What?
And well, okay, so we got pizza. We were watching Netflix. Which I don't. She probably meant it's kind of funny. My roommate had a girl over, so we ended up in the back of my car.
Yeah, she told us all that.
Okay, all right.
She also told us that she defines hooking up as making out. I thought that was weird.
Yeah,
me
too, bro.
I think
Anyway,
a lot of people define it that way.
she says you guys made out in the back of the car, and then you invited her upstairs, but she said no thanks, and that was the end of the night.
I feel like this is so strange, but she really seems to be like she could not stop talking about you, Jubal. She was like, he's so funny, and like he always knows the right thing to say, and when I'm in a weird mood, like he's just like, I'd love to meet a guy like that. There's just never an awkward silence. He just knows exactly what to say, and like
There's never awkwardness? Are
There's
you
always
sure she's
awkward,
talking
yeah. about
the same Jubal that is in this room right now?
That's what makes him funny, though.
I promise you.
Really?
Brooke, yeah.
So should I be scared?
Dude, she stalks you on your Insta.
Oh.
Nice.
So again, should I be scared?
Well, I mean, maybe you like that kind of thing.
Not really. I prefer people to kind of not like me.
You guys, I think-
more. Makes me feel better.
I think you aren't being like she's just a fan. Like she just likes listening to the show. The Instagram is public so that people can look at it. Like that's the whole point.
I've met girls the same thing where I'm even trying to be on a date and they ask questions about Jubal all the time. What's he look like? What's he about? He's so funny. And I'm like,
I can give you a mask to wear next time.
Thank you. That would actually help me, bro.
But like,
So Nick, is that the reason you're not wanting to call her back because she was like obsessed with the show or whatever?
Obsessed with you, and she had this kind of glazed up. She looked out the window, wasn't really even like looking at me, like as if she was like, oh man, like kind of felt like she wished I was Jubal, and I was like, I'm a little.
I can give you a mask too, Nick. I can give everybody masks, I guess.
Maybe you can learn some of his voices.
Yeah.
You know what? I just want to let Jubal be Jubal and I'll be me, and I think there's probably someone out there who might be right for me, and I might have just met the girl who's right for Jubal. I don't know.
There it is. So, is this a second date for Jubal or is it a second date for you? I'm so confused.
Well, let's find out. And I'm scared to do this now.
I can
And
hear it in your voice.
Nick Ginger is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you. I think you.
Hi.
Oh, poor Ginger, you're embarrassed, aren't you?
I am. Like, it's not. It wasn't like that. I wasn't talking about it that much. I mean, like, everyone knows Jubal's hilarious, right?
Not everybody. I don't. Not everybody does.
Stop being so modest, cutie pants.
Cutie pants?
Oh my god.
Oh my God, that's
is
my
the
new
first, I
nickname.
think.
I mean, he does have nice jeans.
Why can't we be Brooke and Cutie Pants in the morning?
I would like that a lot, I think.
What's up with the CP?
So, Ginger, do you want to go out with Nick? I'm confused now.
I mean, I did, but he wasn't responding. But now I'm on the phone with you, so we can just talk.
Oh,
Ginger.
No, Ginger, I have a girlfriend, so I'm good there.
But, like, you know, if there comes a time when you don't, like, I'm around.
Okay.
Ginger, don't do this. It looks desperate.
Brooke, I've heard what you have to say. Don't worry. I can handle myself.
I don't know if I can handle myself.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
So, Nick, are you still on the phone?
Yep. Oh, I'm not missing this.
He's like
Confusing. I don't
just
know
in the
what to do with
bleachers.
this now.
So, Jubal, I mean, I've followed you on Insta for a while. Your girlfriends don't seem to last that long, so I don't. This one's not going to be around for a long time, right?
No.
That's messed up.
Ginger, I will agree with you. Previous girlfriends, yeah, it was a lot of turnover there, but this one is going to be around for a long time. I think so.
I think I've heard you say that before.
You might have, but I was lying then. I'm not lying now.
Yes.
I'm telling the truth now,
It
Ginger.
is hard to believe you at that.
I mean, it sounds like Jose is also there in the background. And I mean, I love his laugh. It's so infectious.
Wait, hold up, Ginger. Are you just going to the backup plan already?
You want to go out with Jose?
I didn't say backup. These are my morning men. I listen every morning.
Oh my God.
So wait, if I say no, are you going to go for Brooke now?
You're not going to say no, Jose.
I probably would.
Yeah, you should just hit Jose up. That is probably a pretty sure thing.
Are you guys serious? Is there a chance?
Well, it depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
You DM me on Instagram.
Ginger,
I'll
are you
answer.
a female and do you have a pulse?
You're going to have to say yes to those things.
Those are my
Well,
standards.
then there you go. You should hit Jose up.
Amazing.
I mean, it's funny, but in all honesty, you were here for Jubal, and you were open about that. I don't think I'm down with all that, like being the backup plan.
Not in public, but hit him up in his DMs.
Yeah, right?
Aw, so
Come on,
sad.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I have some kind of morals, kind of.
But thank you for listening, Ginger. Seriously, appreciate it.
Always.
Yeah. And I should probably ask this question too. Nick, would you like to go out with Ginger on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, that's a no.
Oh, yeah, why
That's
even ask?
a no.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We can tell the story to everyone of how we were on the radio together, and that's how we worked things out.
Wait, Ginger,
Wait,
you're
so
still
now you're-
considering a date with
You'll
Nick?
you'll go out with Nick now? You're still down to go out with Nick?
I've been trying to go out with Nick from the beginning.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so
This is confusing.
Ginger will go out with anybody.
I don't see what the big deal is. It's just going out. It's not like all three of us are getting married.
Oh my
How did all
God.
three of us now become involved in this?
That is her new
We're on the
fantasy.
show together, huh?
Yeah.
Her tone
On
is
the
kinda
show,
creeping me
huh?
out, man.
Nick, you have anything to say?
Yeah, I don't think, what is this, third or fiddle at this point is gonna work for me. It's just, to my...
You started as first fiddle. You could have just texted me back.
Yeah, you were first fiddle.
Oh, that's a good
Then
point.
I was second fiddle. Jose was technically third fiddle. Now you're first fiddle, but reheated.
Yeah, there you
I don't
go.
even know how you heat up a fiddle, but you know what I mean. Like,
Man, I don't know about all these fiddles. I'm just worried that Ginger's going to be in our parking garage tomorrow morning.
Look, you know I love you, but you need to shut the up.
I'm blocking her. I'm sorry,
Ginger, I'm sorry you didn't get a date with anybody right
Oh,
now,
Ginger.
but I'm sure we can find you someone to go out with.
Good. Open up the text phone, 78592. I know it.
Text in 78592. Is anybody willing to go out with Ginger?
Oh my God, it's so amazing.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says 2 words, restraining order. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And I think 2 words have never been spoken that are more true.
Yeah.
If you missed today's second date update, this girl Ginger wanted to call a dude named Nick. They met at a bar and then went back to his place to watch Netflix, but they couldn't go up to his place because his roommate was up there with another girl. So they improvised, watched Netflix in the backseat of his car on his phone, and they made out a little bit. We called and got Nick on the phone, and the reason he wasn't calling her back was because she was obsessed with the show. Even told him, if you don't call me back, I'm going to do a second date update on you, which she did. She was obsessed with me. She wanted a date with me. I told her no because I have a girlfriend. Very happy. Thank you very much.
Very happy.
Then she was like, well, how about Jose? And Jose said he wasn't interested, but probably interested.
Yeah.
And
We'll see.
so Jose told her no. And then she went back to Nick, the original dude, and still wanted to go out with him. So she just kind of wants to go out with somebody.
Thirsty.
My favorite part of the whole thing is that we got a new nickname for you out of it, Jubal. I mean, Cutie Pie.
Yeah,
Oh,
because she
yeah.
called me that. So
All right, Cutie Pie.
anyway, they decided to not go on a second date. And there are a lot of people texting in at 78592 who want dates with her.
Yeah, they think she sounds fun.
I must just go out in the world. You'll find her. She's out looking for dates all over the place. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Everybody knows that the best place to meet hot dudes isn't out at the bar or at the gym. It's at the Jiffy Lube. Am I right? All those mechanics in there just being sexy, working underneath cars, shooting each other down with oil guns, pouring gasoline all over each other, messing with each other's dipsticks. All kinds of sexy stuff happens at the mechanic. Vicky's on the phone right now, and that's apparently where she met the guy that she wants to call today. He was working on her car. And now he wants to work on something else.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up, Vicky? How you doing?
Hey, how are you doing? I'm
Good.
all right.
Did I paint an accurate picture of what was going on? Where you were getting your car worked on?
Not exactly.
Oh, okay. Tell us a little bit about how you met this guy. It said in your email that he was a mechanic working on your car or something?
Yeah, my car was really giving me a lot of trouble, and I took it into a mechanic, and it ended up needing a lot more work than I had hoped.
As it always does. I mean, let's be honest.
It was not looking good. And one of the guys, he was just, I don't know, he was just incredibly helpful. He made sure that I understood what was wrong and then what needed to be done and, like, the options that I had. And it wasn't that he was being, like, extra attentive, like, creepy or extra attentive flirty. It was just that he really seemed to be interested in what he did and, like, that I understood what was going on. So I don't know what happened. I don't usually ask guys out, but all of a sudden I just asked him. I just said, you know, I really appreciate this. You're so sweet. Would you like to have a drink sometime?
That's cool.
God.
What's his name, by the way?
His name's Chris. Sorry.
Chris.
I can't
that's
believe
okay.
that
I just wondered you hadn't said his name yet, so I was wondering.
I can't believe that fantasy actually worked out for you. I mean, there's always the image of, like, the hot guy mechanic in the uniform with the oil and all of that, but usually I end up with, like, some 65-year-old overweight, half balding man.
Well, there were a lot of that type around there, but thankfully he was not one of them. He was very sweet.
Yet. He's not one yet.
Yeah,
He's
that's
just not
a good
old
point.
enough. Give him a little more time in the shop, and he'll get to that point. So you guys went out. What did you do for your date?
We just went out for a drink. I thought, you know, keep it simple. So we drove ourselves. We met at a bar. You know, I really just wanted to get to know him a little better because, you know, there's only so much you can get to know while somebody's working on your car.
Right.
And I thought we had a pretty nice time.
So how long, I mean, was conversation easy for you?
Actually not, you know, not in the beginning. It was kind of slow, and, you know, there was a moment where I was like, wow, maybe we just don't have anything to talk about. But the truth was we just, you know, we come from pretty different backgrounds, and we have pretty different jobs. Like, I work in an office, but after we, you know, small talked for a while, we actually ended up having really fun conversations about, like, goofy childhood stories, and I had a lot of fun.
Was there any awkward moment from the date that you can think of? Any reason why he wouldn't be calling you back?
Yes.
Oh, there is.
Uh-oh.
Okay. What
That
happened?
was a sad tone.
Well, it is a sad tone because there was a couple of pauses, you know, when you're getting to know somebody and they can be awkward and you just don't, it's kind of fumbling for things to say and things can be going pretty well, but then there was a lull. And I just said, so are you doing the mechanic thing right now while you go to school to learn to do something else? And I don't understand why. It's not that I think, I mean, clearly you can see what it,
Yeah.
I can't believe I said
What
that.
was his response to that?
I mean, appropriate, you know, probably it should have been more vehement. He just kind of, like, didn't look at me and was like, no, like, you know, this is my career.
So it might have come off like you were talking down to him a little bit because he's a grease
I mean,
monkey.
it sounds like it, doesn't it? I can't believe I said that.
It does.
That's kind of messed up.
And do you feel that way? Like, could you be with somebody who has a blue-collar job?
Yes. I wouldn't have even, it wasn't like I thought, oh, don't ask this guy out. He's worked on your car. It was like, ask this guy out. He's been so kind to you. Like, I don't know why. I was just trying to think of something to say, and it was not the right thing.
Did you apologize for saying it, or did you try to act like it didn't happen?
I kind of just tried to move on.
Okay. How did the date end then?
Well, thankfully, we were there for about another, 45 minutes, hour. So we had driven separately, which I, you know, thought was a good idea. And he walked me to my car and gave me a kiss goodnight. And
like a real kiss?
And like a real kiss.
Oh.
Like, not like a scary groping kiss, but like a real kiss.
Did he stop you and go, hey, before you leave, any fluids need to be topped off?
Right.
I could do that for you.
He did not say that. He did not.
No? All right.
And I said, you know, I would love to do this again sometime. And he said, sure. And I said, okay, well, you know, call me, which he did not.
How long has it been now?
Well, I texted him after about 3 days, and he texted back. He just was like, I've just been really busy. And I said, okay, well, let's talk soon. And then I texted him again a couple days after that, and he hasn't gotten back to me.
And you were like, how busy can you be? I work in an office. I've got a lot of meetings. You're just working on cars. Ew.
Yeah, I did not say that to him as considering what I had already said to him.
Right.
That kind of
Terrible.
sucks.
So you haven't heard anything from him, though, since your last text?
No, I haven't. But I definitely had the feeling like this is worth having another date, like some more time together.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second part of today's second date update, a girl named Vicky is on the phone, and she wants to call a guy who lubed her up on the first date.
Oh my gosh, Jubal,
Her-
do not say that. You can't
Her
even...
car, that is. Well, I guess I don't really know exactly what she had done on her car, but he was her mechanic, and she actually asked him out. They went out to a bar for some drinks. She thought everything went cool, but now he's not calling her back. The one thing that she can think of that might have screwed everything up was when they were talking. She said, hey, so is the mechanic thing just something you're doing to put yourself through school? And he was like, no, this is my career. And she thinks she might have sounded a little judgy, but we're not sure because they still hung out for over an hour after that. And she even ended the date with a kiss. All right, Vicky, you ready to give him a call?
I am.
Okay.
And you didn't add into your conversation after, kind of putting down his career choice, anything about how many degrees you have and how great college was.
I did not.
Okay.
You should have just rubbed it in.
Yeah, making sure.
I mean, I think it was great, but college isn't for everybody, and that's okay.
That's true. I didn't go to college, and look how well I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Maybe you're being
It's actually
facetious,
true.
but I think yes. We're doing
No,
great.
I'm terrible at my job. Really bad. I should have learned a little more. Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Chris, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Chris, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What? No way.
Yes, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Are you familiar with the show?
Come on. There's no way this is real. Like,
No.
Yeah,
this
but
is
pretend.
this is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
are you serious?
Yeah, we're all here. Hi.
Get the out of here, man.
I can't. I'm sorry. I need to talk to you about something. You have a minute?
Yeah. Oh, man. Jose, man, I love your laugh, by the way.
Thanks, bro.
What's up, Chris? What are you up to right now?
I can't believe this is really happening, man. We listen to you guys in the shop all the time. This is crazy.
Awesome. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
That is so cute.
You ever hear the second date updates?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, cool. Well, you're about to be a part of one.
What?
Yeah.
Not as exciting.
We recently got an email about you from a girl you went out with.
Who?
Her name is Vicky.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You remember Vicky? You worked on her car and then she asked you out?
Yeah, I do.
How awesome was that, by the way? How often does that happen to you where a girl that you're working on her car asks you out on a date?
Surprisingly, more than you think, my friend.
Oh my God,
Really?
you must be so hot, Chris.
Well, you know.
That's code for yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it is.
You know.
All right, Chris, you hot mechanic, you. Let me ask you a question then. Why aren't you calling her back? She says that she's texted you a few times after your date and asked if you wanted to go out, but you're not getting back to her.
I mean, look, it's not gonna work out, okay?
But why would you kiss her at the end of the date if you thought that?
I mean, it was a cool date. I just don't think it will work out.
Why, though? Is there something specific that happened?
Not really.
I'll tell you what she told us. She said that she thought there was an awkward moment when she asked you, like, oh, are you just a mechanic to put yourself through school or whatever? And then you answered no and told her that being a mechanic is your career. And then she felt bad about that.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, I didn't really like the question, but I could tell she wasn't trying to be mean or anything. Like I could tell she was like sincere about it. It just came across the wrong way. It's no big deal.
Okay, well then why don't you want to see her again?
But I've been in this situation before, man. Like, a girl asked me out. I work on her car. She asked me out. We go out. We have a good time. And then she takes advantage of me, man.
Isn't that the point of a date? To get taken advantage of by a girl? I like it when they take advantage of me after a date.
No.
That's not exactly what I mean, man. Like, I mean, like, they always want discounts on their cars and stuff, and, like, they don't want to pay as much just because they think I like them. You know how that works.
Did she hit you up for a discount?
Not yet, but I know she will, man. Like, she's way out of my league. There's no way she likes me for real.
What? She thought you were darling and kind and good looking. She had only nice things to say about you.
She's just saying that because she wants something out of me.
But she didn't even ask you about a discount. How do you know that?
We went on one date. It's how it works. Like, I remember this one girl. She was way out of my league. She came up to me. She wanted to ask me out. We had a great time. I'll be honest, I got a little too connected too quick, but that's not the point. She was leading me on and everything. I thought she was going to, be special. And then all of a sudden she just asked for my discount. I give it to her, of course, because I really like her. And then I never hear from her again.
Are you kidding me? That honestly happens to you.
Yes. She's way out of my league. Like, she's way too smart. She's way too pretty. She's sexy as hell. And, like, she knows, like, we have the same, she pretends at least we have the same interests.
She's good.
Oh, sweet.
So are you so
Chris.
skeptical of her because you think she's out of your league?
I'm skeptical because I think she's going to just use me and then never talk to me again.
Yeah, but everyone has that fear, right? Like, that's the hard piece of dating. If you get cheated on once, you think that the next person's going to do it. You can't, put old past stuff into new relationships. It's not fair to her.
Look, I've been working on her car for the last week and a half. I know how much it's going to cost her to fix it. All right, I'm telling you. You guys just don't understand.
Wow.
I do know someone that has the answer to that question, Chris.
Oh, she's on the phone, isn't she?
Yep. Did you forget about that part? It's a second date update, and Vicky is actually on the line listening.
Hi.
Hey, Vicky.
Chris, are you serious?
Yeah.
Do you really think that's what I'm doing?
I have a good reason to believe that, yeah.
I can't believe that's what you think. I don't want a discount. I have no interest in a I'll never ask for a discount. I just want to go on another date with you. I mean, I like you for you, not for some discount that I could get for my car.
I'm sure you won't be saying that once I fix your brakes.
Chris, give her a break.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe that you even think that. Nothing in what we talked about showed that I was anything like that kind of person. I'm not. I just want to go on one more date with you to get to know you a little bit better. It has nothing to do with my car.
So you're telling me you, a girl with a degree and everything who passed all these, tests and everything like that, you want to go out with a guy like me, a guy who works on cars all day and doesn't have much of an education?
Yes. that is what I'm telling you. That I did not ask you out because you were or were not a mechanic, just because you were really kind to me, and I thought it might be nice to get to know you better.
I don't know, Vicky. I mean, you're telling me all this now, and it sounds great, but once I finish your car and you're asking me for the 20% discount on your brakes and your wheel and all that, it's just...
Oh, my gosh. You know what? How about you finish the car, I pay for the car, we're done with the whole car situation, and then we go out again.
Yeah, that's great, but, do you have another car that you need to work on?
Oh, my God.
Come on, Chris. Hey, Chris.
No, Chris, I only have one car. Are you willing to go out with somebody that only has one car?
Chris, would you go on a second date with Vicky? We'll pay for it.
Come on, man.
Just one more date.
If you say no, this will be the only dumb thing that you do.
Vicky, you're telling the truth. You really like me for me.
Yes. Yes, I like you for you enough to go on the radio and say, can we please go on another date?
Yeah, I doubt she'd put all this effort in just to get a little bit of a discount on her car work, Chris.
I mean, are you kidding? I had a really nice time. I really enjoyed spending time with you. I thought, gosh, this is so nice. Maybe we should do this again. I didn't think, gosh, this is so nice. We should do this again so I can get something for my car. I mean, who knows? I don't know. It's just a second date, but I would really like to go on one so we can hang out some more.
I mean, I had a good time too, but that's why I'm so skeptical.
Well, life is risky, Chris. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go out with you again.
You'll do it?
Yes!
Yay, Chris!
All right, awesome. Congratulations, Vicky. You got your second date.
Thank you.
Oh my
You're
God,
welcome.
I loved this second date. I'm already planning your guys' marriage in my head.
Hey, Chris.
Whoa, okay, hold on.
Chris,
Hold on.
Oh, you're so cute.
Hey, Chris, thank you for your time.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Yeah, now that I got you on the phone, Chris, I got this rattling when I steer in my car. Think we can get that done?
All right, man, I got you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What do you mean?
Oh, this show still continuing to give people hope in humanity. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update. Just got a text in at 78592 says, there's still hope that there's good people out there.
Yes.
I get discouraged by the often unsuccessful second date updates, but this one gave me hope. If you missed it, this girl Vicky wanted to call a guy named Chris. They went out on a date, had a good time and everything. We got him on the phone to find out why he wasn't calling her back. She's a very smart, successful, college-educated woman. He's a mechanic who has low self-confidence.
Oh my God.
Basically,
horrible
just to sum it up.
self-esteem.
And he was like, oh, she's way too good for me, and I'm just a mechanic, and she's only using me so she can get a discount on some brakes or something. And somebody texted in at 78592, said, my husband is a mechanic, and yes, that stuff really happens. People just try to use him for discounts on car work.
Sure.
At the end of the
is
second date
crazy.
update, they did agree to go out again because she promised him that she actually likes him for him and not the fact that he might be able to give her 10% on 10% off on some brake.
She had to
work.
beg him.
Yeah.
Beg him to go out with her again.
Somebody else texted in at 78592 said, Chris reminds me of Stan from A Streetcar Named Desire.
Oh my God.
It's a little too deep for the second date update. Or if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Today's second date update is a little different from the others because the girl that's on the phone to do a second date update today has actually had 3 dates with the guy that she wants to call.
What?
Oh, that's breaking the rules. I
And
mean, come on.
Normally the rule is 1 date and that's it.
Yeah.
Not 3 dates because that's kind of more of a relationship type
Yeah.
thing. And that's not a second date update. That'd be a 4th date update. But I went ahead and I talked to the girl and she offered me $1,000 cash if we would do the second date update for her anyway. And you know what? Rules are meant to be broken sometimes. So, Kate, you will have my PayPal request in just a little while, okay?
Yes, I'll get it right out
All right.
to you.
You didn't know this second date update was going to cost you $1,000, did you, Kate?
Well, I didn't, but I mean, I hope it's worth it. I swear, when you hear the story, you're going to understand why.
Okay, so your email said that you've been out on 3 dates with this guy, and now he's just stopped calling you. Tell us a little bit about him.
Okay, so his name is Andrew.
Uh-huh.
It sounds really cheesy, but we were doing like a volunteer charity event, and we met there, and we were working together, so we just had a lot of time, to like hang out and talk and stuff. And, we had a connection, and he asked me out on a date, and since then, it's just kind of been like a whirlwind, you know what I mean?
Like you're super into him and you see this going into like relationship status?
Yeah, I mean, obviously not like right now at this moment because I'm calling you for a reason, but no, it was definitely like I felt like it was headed in that direction, yeah.
What did you guys do for your date? Dates, plural.
So my first date, it was actually really romantic. We went on one of those dinner cruises, which I probably would have hated if it was someone that I turned out not to be attracted to. But we had so much fun, like if I needed to be trapped on a boat with anyone, that would be the person that I would want to be trapped on a
Yeah,
boat.
that's actually a good idea for guys to take girls on a dinner cruise date for the first date because there's nowhere to go.
Yeah. But
I didn't even think about that.
It does say that he was like really into you because if a guy is going to devote that much time and energy into a first date, he's obviously wanting to impress you.
Yeah.
Screw time and energy, just cash. That's not a cheap date at all. Okay, so you went on a dinner cruise. That's cool. What'd you do for your other dates?
Yeah. The next date, we went on one of those like wine and tasting events like, at a bar, which was, like super casual, and it was fun because there were other people there, and so we got to sort of like spend more time in a group of people and see what that dynamic is like, and it was really fun. And then my third one was so sweet because I was really stressed out at work, and I think I had mentioned it like a couple times in conversation, and so he booked us a couples massage.
What? That's like relationship status stuff.
Yeah. So we definitely like took our relationship to the next level after that. And I'm, like starting to feel emotionally connected to him and putting in, feelings and effort and time. And since then, it has been complete radio silence.
That's weird.
That is totally weird.
To put that much effort into all those dates.
I know.
And by effort, you still mean money, don't you?
Pretty much. But I mean, you don't buy somebody a couples massage
Right.
if you don't care about them.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, I wouldn't spend that much money, and I just can't believe he's like spent that much money for just a hookup.
Right.
Like, that seems like a lot of work.
That was the first night you guys hooked up after the couples massage?
Yeah.
So he stopped calling you after the first night that you hooked up.
Yes, I know.
Oh.
And it's like textbook. I know, but the lead up is so confusing because it's, everyone's been in the hookup situation before, whether they like intended to or not. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it usually doesn't have that much build up. Usually someone doesn't put in that much time and effort and then go completely off the grid.
It sounds like he was doing all that just to get in your pants,
No,
if I'm
it
being honest.
doesn't.
Well, it does if he's doing all those.
Seriously, would you do that much?
I wouldn't know, but a lot of guys would. I mean, if he's putting in all that effort and then stops calling you the moment that you guys hook up, sounds like that's all he wanted.
I don't know. I also, like, in my head, I'm kind of like wondering, was he like just getting out of a relationship and did he fix things? Did he go back to someone? And like all of it is totally like, if that were the case, life happens. Some kind of answer, just some kind of conversation telling me what happened.
That's where my mind goes to. I think, did you stay the night at his house?
Yeah.
What was it like in the morning?
It was really nice. It wasn't like hookup. You know what I mean? It's when it's a hookup. You're a woman. Like, you've been there.
No, most women don't know when it's a hookup. I'll tell you that much.
I totally disagree with that. No.
I disagree too. With
No,
that too.
most don't know. That's why there's clingy women who will text you after and think that they're in a relationship when they're not. It happens all the time. I'm sorry.
I think she's right. I think the majority of women know when a hookup is just a hookup.
I completely agree.
Okay, well, maybe the guy's a player and he's really good at it and you don't know.
If that's what he's doing, he's really good.
So I'm sure you've thought about it a ton then. If you don't think it's just a hookup thing and he was just kind of using you, then what do you think it is?
I'm trying to think of anything at this point. I mean, that's why I need your help.
I'm really interested to see why he would stop calling you after all those elaborate dates.
And leaving his house, that was the last time you've talked to him.
No, there've been like texts, like little texts, like, I've been busy. Like, oh, you're just suddenly so busy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's like scheduling cruises and massages, and then all of a sudden his schedule just got so packed. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Kate?
Yeah?
Seriously? I can't even believe that you want to call this dog back. Like, seriously, girl, you need to move on to greener pastures, okay? Because he totally used you, and now he's not calling you back, and I wouldn't even give him the time of day. You should not be doing a second date update. You need to move the along, all right? Snap out of it, girlfriend. Let's you and I go get some Cosmos and talk about this.
In your mind, this is how female conversations go, isn't it?
That was my conversation with Kate about moving on. Kate, are you about ready to call Andrew for your second date update?
Well, after that, I'm feeling really inspired.
Yeah, I bet. Empowered even, I'm sure.
The reason that I said that is Kate actually wants to call a guy that she has gone out on 3 dates with. They've all been pretty elaborate. The last one was a couple's massage. There was like a dinner cruise and stuff in there. Anyway, after they hooked up, after the third date, he stopped calling her. Hasn't responded to anything. So my first thought is that he just used her and just wanted to hook up with her, and now he's not calling her at all. That's why he's a dog, girl. Kate, what if that is the reason? Are you just going to let him have it?
I'm going to be really pissed.
Yeah.
I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dialing the phone number.
Oh,
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Andrew.
Yeah, this is he.
Andrew, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
I didn't submit for any contests or anything, guys.
Yeah, no, I know. This is not about a contest, actually. I just need a few minutes of your time.
In regards to...
In regards to a date that you went on. Actually, a few dates that you went on.
What?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. You recently took a girl named Kate out. She told us a little bit about your dates. They were all very elaborate and very romantic, but now you're not calling her back and she's very confused.
I'm not sure what to say.
Well, you could start by telling us why you would blow her off after 3 dates.
It's not as simple as that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to sound confrontational with you. I just want to know what happened, and more than anything, she wants to know what happened because you guys went out on so many dates, and she said that they were all pretty romantic, and you seem like you guys really liked each other.
Yeah. It's just a weird situation. I'm trying to. It's been in my head, and I'm just trying to figure this stuff out.
Does that mean that you are actually maybe in a relationship with somebody else?
No, certainly not. No.
Okay.
I wish it was that simple. It's more complicated than that.
Let me ask you a question, just an easy question to answer. Did you like Kate?
Yes, very much. Very
Okay,
much.
so you did.
I did and still do.
Okay, so you still do. Well, then why not offer her the respect of letting her know why you're not calling her back?
Well, I accepted a job offer in Germany that I couldn't turn it down.
You what?
I leave in a couple of weeks, actually, for Germany.
Whoa.
And that's why you're not calling her back?
Well, I feel strongly for her. I just don't know how to tell her, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to her. I just figured the easiest thing would be just to, disappear, fade away.
What are you talking about? Disappear? That's like the coward way out. You owe it to her to talk to her about what's going on.
Like I said, this is not an easy situation. I'm struggling as far as how to deal with this and what to do.
Why are you struggling so much with? I mean, you guys have been out on 3 dates. It's not like you've been dating for months and months and months and you're leaving.
Yeah.
Why not just call her and say, hey, I'm moving. Sorry, we can't see each other anymore.
I really like her a lot, but
Okay.
So you see a future with her. If you were going to stay here and Germany wasn't in the picture, there's no question in your mind that you guys would continue this?
if I was going to stay here, definitely. No question in my mind. Wow. But now that the reality is Germany, there's just no chance of that because, I'm moving.
You guys could maybe try a long distance thing.
That's not fair of me to ask her to do something like that. She's super sweet. She's gorgeous. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
but how do you know? You don't know. I mean, you're putting your feelings on her. Like, you don't know how she would react to that.
Actually, I am putting her needs first. She doesn't deserve to be in a long-distance relationship like that with someone. She deserves someone who's going to be there with her, contributing to her life. I'm putting her needs way above mine. I just don't know what to say.
It sounds like you really like her a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Man, that sucks. Like, honestly, if I were in your position, that would be hard.
Yeah.
To meet somebody that I guess it sounds like you're falling for, and then you're like, man, now I got to move.
Jeez.
Yeah, it sucks.
But some consolation, German chicks can be kind of hot.
Okay, Jubal, that's not where we're going with
Andy's gonna be
this.
making more money, obviously.
Can I ask one question, though? Did you know that you were going to Germany before that last couples massage slept together night?
No. In fact, this is from a previous situation I had that developed over the course of 3 or 4 months. So I thought that the opportunity had kind of fizzled out, but it turns out it was just taking a little bit more time, and then they made me an offer. I had to jump on this.
Okay,
I'm just really excited about this Germany thing. It's the dream job I've always wanted, but at that same time, I feel like I could be missing out and not being able to share something like that with someone like her.
Well, then why not just talk to her about it?
I agree.
I know it's early on in your relationship, but why not just talk to her?
Man, easier said than done, guys.
Not really, because she's actually on the line listening.
Excuse me?
I said she's on the other line and listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
So there's that.
Kate's on the phone.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Hi. I don't really know what to say. This is a lot.
You've been on the phone the whole time?
The whole time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I stopped calling you. It was the only way that I saw to handle this.
It's okay. I don't really know what I would have done in the situation either. I wish you would have told me.
But what
you didn't
should
even
I have said?
mention
That's
that
the
you
thing.
applied. I know. I didn't even know that you even applied. You didn't even, that wasn't mentioned. Just in regular conversation. You know what I mean? So it's really out of left field.
Well, I honestly thought that prospect had kind of just fizzled out long before I even met you. So it just kind of popped out of nowhere again.
It just really sucks because I have strong feelings for you.
I have strong feelings for you too. It's just not fair for you. It's not fair for us. Life is just not on our side, it seems.
Well, Andrew, maybe life is on your side, and that's why you guys are being connected in a second date update to talk about it.
I guess. I I think about you every day, and I want, the long-distance relationship is really, really hard, and it's not fair of me to even imply something like that, or even ask that. It's only been 3 dates, but, I can't stop thinking about you, so my heart says something, and my mind says something different,
Kate, I'm just going to ask for you. Would you do a long-distance relationship? I don't know. Somebody's got to step in and ask her what her opinion is on that whole matter.
I don't know. I don't know because it's not really being put on the table. It's not like a real question, so I don't know. It's so soon and it's so new. And in general, would I do a long distance relationship? Like in general in life, would I consider it? Well, yeah, I would, but it's not really what's being asked right now.
Well, the simple fact of the matter is, long distance relationships suck. This is really hard. My heart says something and my mind says something different. I'm thinking that I just need to sever this, cut this off, but I can't stop thinking about you. So I'm feeling like I need to ask you to go with me, I know that's crazy. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm sorry. I should not have even gone that. I feel like I'm falling for you,
You don't want me to go with? We've been on 3 dates. We can't. That's not like a real. That's not a real question.
Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth, Andrew, but I don't think you were actually asking her to go with you. I think you were saying that's the way you feel.
I'm just not sure at this point. This phone call is really, it's even more confusing now, it seems like, but.
Dude, it sounds like to me that if she would say yes, that is exactly what you're asking.
I wouldn't want to ask her that. That's just a huge bombshell to drop on somebody. It's a lot of pressure to put on her.
Let's play a game, Andrew. Let's put this relationship 7 months down the road. If you guys have been dating for 7 months, would you ask her to go with you to Germany?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I just got
Kate, what do you think about that?
If you were dating 7 months, would you go?
This is all a hypothetical situation. If we had been dating in the same way that it's been, if we just continued down the same path that we started, I don't see why I wouldn't consider it.
But you guys have a couple weeks or whatever till you leave. You could bond. You could spend every day together. You could see how it goes up until then. And then maybe in 6 months, she could come join you.
You got it all figured out, Brooke.
Yeah, she does. She's so excited.
This whole thing is just crazy, So let's just step back and let Kate process this.
Well, how about you guys process together? Would you like to go out on a fourth date with Kate? We will pay for you guys to go out again at least before you leave.
Yeah, talk about it.
Kate, do you want to go?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
All right. Well,
keep us so cute.
Keep us updated on what happens.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll try.
All right. And until you leave, Andrew, I want you guys to process as much as possible.
Okay.
Just keep processing every night until you leave. Okay. Just got a text in at 78592 that says, "OMG, I need them to get married."
I feel the same way. I am right there with you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking about today's second date update. This girl named Kate wanted to call a dude named Andrew. They had actually gone out on a few dates, so technically it wasn't a first date, and then she's not getting a call back. They'd gone out a few times. He stopped calling her back, and of course she was wondering why. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Well, we got him on the phone, and it turns out that he actually really liked her a lot. They both like each other a lot. Yeah. But he got a job offer in Germany, and it's like his dream job, so he's like, well, I'm going to be leaving. So what's the point of continuing this? It's just going to be bad for both of us. I can't ask her to do a long-distance thing 3 dates in. And then he was like, well, maybe you could move with me in 7 months or something if we continue the relationship.
Romance is still alive, people.
And she said that she would be willing to think about it because they both like each other enough. So I guess they're going to work on things and talk about it and figure out where their relationship is headed and if they can make it work from Germany. But everybody texting in at 78592 is just in love with today's new sweetheart couple.
Do you know why? Because people love love. Yeah. And I love them for that.
People
it
are
really makes me so happy. You don't want this girl to regret, right? Even if it doesn't work out, at least you tried and then you know.
Of course.
Yeah. People are texting in at 78592 saying they're crying in their car for these guys.
Well, it's so romantic.
They're going to be so disappointed if these two get together and they're like, well, we went out on our fourth date and I don't know, man.
Moved to Germany 2 months later, he cheated on me.
Yeah. The whole thing is just screwed up now. Thanks a lot for doing that second date update and having us go out again and planning our future because My life is wrecked. I can't get back from Germany now. I don't have enough money because I moved out for this dude. So it can either go really well or really bad. We'll try to keep you updated on that. Every once in a while, we'll get back in touch with the people who do the second date updates. This is obviously one that we'll have to ask them in a few months how things are going. It could be very happy or very sad.
I'm staying optimistic about it.